snitching, the rest in the cops, so I gotta hide it. She all on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and came at Stagey. All of these VVs, now they blind. Know my persona, really enticing. Bet on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like it's lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I know the feds, they wanna indict it. Gun in my lap, I come invited. Run over drip, them boys are biting. She love with me, got her excited. She like that nigga, no stones on my eyes. And I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I'm on the block with the snakes and the rest in the cops, so I gotta hide it. She all on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and came back Stagey. All these VVs, now they blind. Know my persona, really enticing. Bought on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like I'm lightning. Rest of that money, I'm not dying. I got a tough for the money like Midas. I got a tough for the money like Midas. I got a tough for that money like Midas. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. They be the finest. They be the finest. They be the finest. They be the
Peace, 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 peace. Peace and love to everybody that's in the building. It is your fly player, brother. Big Aboriginal Power. You're tuned into another live stream. Go ahead and turn me up one time for the one time. Shout out to all my FBA and Aboriginal family. Go ahead and drop the fire emojis and turn me up. Definitely need the family to turn me up. We got some shit for y'all today, man. Taharka Bey versus my boy Black Alpha. Shout out to Taharka Bey, man. But shout out to the homie Black Alpha for standing on FBA, Aboriginal business, on code, pushing this delineation. And Taharka Bey, man, you're starting to seem like an old, angry grump, man. Come on, Taharka Bey. You're supposed to be motivating the youth, man. Also, man, we got more exposure, exposing Paul Birdsong, the alleged face of what we're now seeing of the new Black Panther Party. We're going to be exposing these clowns, okay? We're going to be exposing these clowns. And I need my peoples to really realize what's going on. So before we even get into this, I do want to shout out to the family that's in here rocking out with me. I do want to say shout out to the family that is in here rocking out with your boy. First and foremost, family, share this live stream. Let's get a few people to support the channel. If we can just get a few people to support the channel, that'll be fantastic, okay? If we can just get a few people to support the channel right now today, that'll be fantastic. Let's get these likes up, matching the views. You feel what I'm saying? It's litty. It's litty. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Delineation for the nation. We got the main topic of conversation, which is reparation, and we gatekeeping our culture, man. Straight up. Straight up. So before I get into this next clip, man, we've been seeing this Paul Birdsong constantly talking about he's the Black Panther Party. I seen news of him getting online talking about Caribbeans and Hispanics created hip hop. This is all part of the culture. This seems like a tether effort to try to manipulate our people to get us involved. The other day, a young black male came out there to help protest after watching Paul Birdsong. He came out there with an AR-15 after around ICE. Allegedly, ICE agents said the guy pointed his weapon towards ICE agents and they lit his ass up. They end up killing the young man, all because Paul Birdsong motivated these young black men to come down there. Why are we going down there getting involved with this ICE conversation? We're not being abducted and snatched up and apprehended by ICE, nigga. So why do we need to be down there? Why is the Hispanic Paul Birdsong asking our people to come down there and help protest? So you can get us locked up? Is that what you're trying to do, Paul? You trying to get our people shot and killed, Paul? They're trying to do a tether takeover, and delineation is going to prevent any of this from happening. So we all know that the Black Panther Party has been an established party that has been protecting their people, that has not been an immigrant endorsement program, and it was strictly for the people. That's why they called it the Black Panther Party. If they allowed any other group in it, it would no longer be the damn Black Panther Party. And one of the key people that I've seen talk about this was Huey P. Newton's actual niece. She speaks on the guy, Paul Birdsong. If y'all want to know what she said, let's get into it right now. Let's go.
Keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
All right, so what we got right here is Huey P. Newton's niece. She's going to explain this whole situation and how she feels about this new Black Panther Party.
I'm going to try to make this video as calmly as possible. My name is Maisha Newton. My father's name was Walter Newton. He was the brother of Huey Percy Newton, who started the Black Panther Party in Oakland, California. Okay, my handle name is Maisha 415 Newton. I got birth certificate, paperwork, and a whole bunch of Newtons who are ready to listen. This goes out to the Black Panther Party, the new United Black Panther Party, whoever's out there protesting with these Somalians. I'm about to get a cease and desist order against you, and I'm about to sue you because you guys are not going to defame my uncle's name like that. We're not doing that. See you in court, bitches.
So you see that they're not playing around.
I'm going to try to.
You see that they're not playing around. They are definitely not playing around. They calling this guy out. This guy has been caught. Maybe in 2023, before the delineation movement, he could have snuck this one by. Honestly, family, he could have snuck this one by. But since we're not in the year 2023, we're in the year 2026, and delineation is at the main forefront. Our people is now starting to realize that this is not our motherfucking fight. Listen to these brothers right here. I believe they explain it pretty simple right here.
Our stance is, for illegals. We're not going to step in front of that. That's not our fight. That has nothing to do with us.
We're not going to step in front of these illegals and ICE. This is not our fight. Absolutely. So why do the new Black Panther Party not realize this and not understand this? Why does they keep making a stride effort for our young YNs to get out on the forefront? He said, the guy, Paul Birdsong, literally said, we need the YNs on the forefront. Why? So they can go to jail? So you can get them murdered by officers? No, YNs, stand down. The chief of the Tether Task Force is telling you to stand down. This is not our fight, family. We stand alone. Delineation for the nation. Shout out to all my Aboriginal and FBA brothers. I need our people to really understand what is going on. I want y'all to listen to this brother once again, because I believe that this is simple as it needs to get.
For illegals, we're not going to step in front of that. That's not our fight. That has nothing to do with us. We're not going to step into that fight and going through the community defending somebody that we didn't even want to be here. Our stance is, for illegals. We're not going to step in front of that. That's not our fight. That has nothing to do with us. We're not going to step into that fight and going through the community defending somebody that we didn't even want to be here.
Right. Why the fuck are we defending somebody that we don't even want here? You understand me? We got to stand on business. We kind of allow these co-op movements to come and get involved with what we got going on. These people are co-oping shit. Shout out to the family that's in the building, man. We're going to stand on business, man. If you don't know who I am, you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. It's your brother, Aboriginal Power. Y'all already know, man, the one and only, man. the chief of the Tether Task Force. And I want y'all to listen to this next clip because this sister breaks it down. I don't think I could have said it better my damn self. But before we get into this next clip, let's get a few people to support the channel, man. Don't do your brother Aboriginal power like that, man. This channel is not monetized. We do this straight off the love, so all donations are appreciated. Don't hesitate to be the first one to support the channel, family. If y'all ready to get into this next clip, drop a fire emoji in the chat. Let's go.
He's on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
Nothing but the truth.
I'm so pissed I could
Listen
cry.
to what this sister has.
ICE agent ever run up on me, I guarantee you they won't. I put a hole in their chest the size of a window. The Black Panther Party for self-defense, we're the same.
Now, I heard that this was not real. I heard that this actually was AI. When he said, I'll put a hole in them the size of the window, safe light repair, all that little shit. I heard that that was AI. Now, I'm not too for sure about that. Y'all let me know if y'all heard that as well.
This sister right here told nothing but the truth.
I'm so pissed I could cry.
ICE agent ever run up on me, I guarantee you they won't. I put a hole in their chest the size of a window. The Black Panther Party for self-defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you did. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles.
The title of your organization is Black Panther. Not everybody Panther. You're going to get in the way of ICE agents from removing illegal aliens that are not supposed to be here, who are also taking your welfare, your benefits, your everything out of this country and taking it somewhere else. You've got to be stupider than a bucket of shrimp. And you want to run around here talking about you are the Black Panthers. Saving everybody is not part of the doctrine of the Black Panthers. But no, you the new and improved Black Panthers. We're going to stand here with our rifles and this and the other. Let me tell you something, Black people. If you don't wake up and smell the coffee, because it's brewing, baby. These people ain't nothing but a bunch of paid opposition.
Facts.
They're paid opposition.
Facts.
They are so anti-USA that they will just run around and gather any and everybody to say shit straight out their ass.
Facts.
So now Black people can't depend on the Panther Party. You can't even depend on the Black Panthers now because the Black Panthers are the Somalian Panthers. And the Somalian Panthers, whatever the hell they call, and the Venezuelan Panthers, and the Iranian Panthers, and everybody, the freak else Panthers. Why don't you?
Yeah, it might as well be called the Tether Panther Party. It should be called the Tether Coalition Party. It should be called the Angry Immigrant Party because it's not nothing to do with Black people, Aboriginal indigenous peoples of America. This guy is a damn big Hispanic who looks like Babs Bunny. What's that nigga name that was just performing, the little Mexican at the Super Bowl? And like you said, a lot of these people believe in this nigga. You must be dumber than a damn bucket of strip, like the lady said. I'm gonna let her finish cook, though. She cooking. She cooking right now.
And everybody to say shit straight out their ass. So now Black people can't depend on the Panther Party. You can't even depend on the Black Panthers now because the Black Panthers are the Somalian Panthers. And the Somalian Panthers, whatever the hell they call, and the Venezuelan Panthers, and the Iranian Panthers, and everybody, the freak else Panthers. Why don't you just call yourself the Democratic Panthers, and then we can just be done with the whole goddamn thing? How about that? How about you just tell the truth and let the devil be shamed? Why don't you do that? Because you damn sure are not standing up for the melanated Americans, and you damn sure are not standing up for this country. I don't know who's having sex with you, but they should stop.
She said no more cooch. That's an order. Shout out to her. But she's right.
I don't even know who having sex with you, but they should stop. Absolutely. Because you're mixing your blood and you're being tainted. You don't want to be tainted beat around her, man. You're no good. Once you're tainted, you're no good. What can I do with a nigger with sand? Y'all remember that scene off of Django? What can I do with a nigger with sand? Seriously. Our people need to wake up and understand there's not going to be an immigrant that's going to step in position to help you. They are all aligned to take away the economic wealth in our community and to establish political seating. We cannot allow it. We are gatekeeping our own culture. We don't need no one else to speak on behalf of us. As Aboriginal, Indigenous, and as the FBA family, we will not allow it. This guy is a freaking fraud. When I mean him, I mean Paul Birdsong. I know y'all see the title, Black Alpha versus Taharka Bey. We're going to get into that conversation in just a second. I actually would like Taharka Bey to come on the panel so we can have this conversation live. I would love to have a conversation with Taharka Bey so we can have this conversation live. Somebody said, word on the street, he a fake blood and a fake Black Panther. Yeah, word on the street, he's a fake blood and a fake Black Panther. Yes. And by the way, he's been talking about murdering and violently doing things to officers back when he was a Christian, back when he was a Hebrew, and now that he's a Pan-African. His talking points haven't changed. His ideologies and schools of thoughts have changed. So who's funding this guy? Who's putting him in position and motivating him to talk like this? He's also a fake rapper too, by the way. You understand? Let's get into some more of these.
And you damn sure not standing up for this country. I don't know who's having sex with you, but they should stop.
She said give them no more coochie. That's an order. Shout out to her. But she's right. They're called the Black Panthers. They're not called the illegal immigrant Panthers. When the hell did they start caring about anyone else except for Black people? The Black Panthers were created as a countermeasure to the Ku Klux Klan, which were created by the Democratic Party. So when the hell did they start caring about all these other? I'll tell you when Democrats told them to. That's because these aren't the Black Panthers. Black people don't fall for this. Stay out the way. Stay out the streets. Let ICE do their job. This ain't none of our damn business.
Flowing through me thinking lightly. These fake niggas ain't gonna like me. Cause a nigga got a flow too real. Shit, I bet they gon' gang up the
Yeah, so this is an image of young Pharaoh. They said that he was on drugs, by the way. I just want to show y'all that. So if you don't want young Pharaoh on drugs and you want to put the message out for him, tell him that you know, pray to the ancestors that you don't want him on drugs anymore. You understand me? Because my boy young Pharaoh fried. He's fucked up like a football bat. You understand me? It's something I ain't never seen before. But listen, nonetheless, OG. Now, I'm going to tell you right now about this Black Panther Party. I studied it back in 72 in the municipality of Principles. The Paul Birdsong reminds me of an agent, you know, Judge Joe Brown. He about to cook. All right, let Judge Joe Brown cook.
So I want to play this clip, a couple of clips, because this guy here, Paul Birdsong, he is the chairman of the new Black Panther Party.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's going to happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, trying to find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for self-defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit.
Look, all you do is see a bunch of illegal immigrants out there standing. Judge Joe Brown, come on. Come on, Judge Joe. I need you to cook on this one.
This is where there are a lot of immigrants at. I think to make sure that they're safe, because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns.
Also, family, hit that like button real quick. Share the live stream. We in here cooking on this one. I need the family to tap in. I need the family to tap in right now. Go ahead and share this live stream. Drop them fire emojis. Let me know y'all in the building with me. Let me know that y'all in the building with me. I need y'all to let me know that y'all are in the building with me. Shout out to the homie Little Yost for supporting the channel, sending in a $60 Cash App donation. Shout out to the homie Little Yost Rios for supporting the channel. We do appreciate the love and support. We appreciate the love and support, being the first person to support today's channel. Let's go.
It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are going to legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public is going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people.
Oh, my Lord.
He is giving somebody in law enforcement good cause to blow him away as soon as he twitches wrong.
No, you wrong, Judge Joe Brown. It ain't he's going to get smoked. He's trying to get black men to get on the forefront so they'll get smoked. One wrong move, they're going to get blew away, just like the young man that got blew away this past Friday. Go ahead, Judge Joe Brown. Talk to him.
Enforcement, good cause to blow him away as soon as he twitches wrong.
Birdsong from the Black Panther Party for self-defense.
Huh?
See, the Black Panther Party that he's trying to emulate came about in reaction to and to pass on what developed with the Deacons for Defense and Justice of.
I love when Judge Joe Brown talk, because he'd go into a long-ass rant about the Black Panthers, and then he'd go into a rant that has nothing to do with it. You see, I fuck with Judge Joe Brown. Judge Joe Brown would be like, man, he don't remind me of the Black Panthers and the municipality building back at UCLA in 1961. I invited Bunchy Carter down there to speak, and the CIA was involved with the two twins. He just say shit like that, you know?
Party that he's trying to emulate came about in reaction to and to pass on what developed with the Deacons for Defense and Justice of Louds County, Louisiana. There were some people in the Deacons for Defense and Justice who had literally been in the 761st Armored Battalion in World War II. They were known as General Patton's Black Panthers, and they were the second most decorated U.S. Army unit eventually outside of the Sensei, who were Japanese and fought in Italy. Now, they came up with the Black Panther logo, the exact same one that the Deacons for Defense and Justice adopted, the exact same one that the famous Panther Party adopted. And you see, when you shoot your mouth off like this, you set yourself up to get done in. You're supposed to act a little bit more quietly about it.
Yeah, what type of leader for the defense speaks like this? He keeps popping off at the mouth. I see a bunch of salsa and pico de gallo, and it doesn't make any rifle sense to me. I fuck with Judge Joe Brown. A lot of people say I sound like Judge Joe Brown naturally without even fucking trying. It's probably because we're both from Tennessee. You understand?
And you see, when you shoot your mouth off like this, you set yourself up to get done in. You're supposed to act a little bit more quietly about what you say and not sell wolf tickets, because somebody's going to get blown away off of this if they can back it up. And what he's stating in terms of armaments aren't exactly what the reality is. So, you know, he's already said anybody that attempts to approach him, he's going to put what? A big hole in their chest. What? With a shotgun? And see, the thing he doesn't get is a 3A vest, even the 2A one.
It could take a damn shotgun bullet. It could take a shotgun bullet.
Which is typical police now. They use 3A. Will stop a 12-gauge blast with buckshot if you get hit with the thing. So they're already out armored, and he's not. and that's not pretty. So you don't talk about these things.
So this is him explaining what the party is about.
I don't want to hear him explain what the goddamn party is about. This ain't about a damn birthday party. To be honest, I actually been studying Paul Birdsong, and he sung a song to me one time that was similar to a red bird sitting on my grandmother's porch, and I thought about it, and it made me think about this guy and how he's a flying agent for the government.
Let me hear.
All power to the people. I'm Chairman Paul Birdsong from the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. I want to address a couple of things. Thing number one, I see a lot of people asking why the Black Panthers are going up against ICE for the immigrants. Well, I want to tell you something. The Black Panther Party is not a black nationalist organization. The new Black Panther Party might be. I'm not sure. The Revolutionary Black Panther Party might be. Any of these variations of Black Panther parties might be. But the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, the one that Huey Newton started with Bobby Seale, is an internationalist organization that
it isn't an international organization. It was started a bunch of black men that was trying to defend their community against the unstable government showing disjustice, which is why I got into the judicial system to help allocate for our brothers and sisters.
Stands as allies with oppressed people, no matter what their ethnic background is, no matter what their cultural background is. So just like,
first of all, who the fuck appointed this dude as a chairman? Who the hell appointed him as a damn chairman? This guy is a lie. He just told a bold-faced lie.
The parties might be, but the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, the one that Huey Newton started with Bobby Seale, is an internationalist organization that stands as allies with oppressed people, no matter what their ethnic background is, no matter what their cultural background is. So just like my predecessors stood up against.
Bro, no the fuck they didn't. They was going against the Mexicans who was aligning themselves with white supremacist gangs. They was going directly at the white biker gangs. They was going to other groups, bro. Birdsong is a communist agent. I'm saying that I don't like even using the term agent. This guy is a plant. If you guys believe he's a plant, drop a fire emoji in the chat. I want to get some reaction from the family to see what y'all think. Is this guy a damn agent or not? I need you guys to let me know rightfully, family. We're going to get right back into more of these things.
The United States of America's imperialist regime, Vietnam, to stop the Vietnam War. I don't know if you know your history. You know the Black Panther Party was strictly opposed to the Vietnam War. We had the Rainbow Coalition with all different ethnic groups coming together and fighting against the regime.
Bro, the Rainbow Coalition wasn't created by Aboriginal Indigenous people. Shout out to Roger W. for being the second person to support the channel with the $7 cash out donation. He said the Judge Joe Brown impersonation. I appreciate that. People always told me I sound like Judge Joe Brown, even when I'm not trying to sound like him. So I'm pretty sure I can kind of sound like him when I want to, I guess. I never really noticed it, though. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate the support. Shout out to Roger W. Don't let Roger W. and Leos Rios be the only ones to support the Fly channel today, man. It's your brother Aboriginal Power, a.k.a. BAP, Big Aboriginal Power. For those that want to shop Aboriginal and bring the culture back to the culture and really shop with the culture, go ahead and shop with aboriginalclothing.store. For those that don't know where that is, you can go straight to Google and go straight to the official website and go and shop and get you some official merch. For those that don't want to search for the website, the link to the website is in the live chat. Go ahead and shop with BAPclothing.store, family.
Together. That's what we stand for. All power to the people. We're not racist. The very ideology of racism in and of itself is not intellectual, being that there's only one race on the planet, and that's the human race. We have different ethnic backgrounds.
Bro, no, you're always trying to connect themselves ethnically to our heritage, They always trying to make it seem, oh, it's only one race, the human race. Shut the front door. You are full of sugar, honey, and iced tea, you damn Hispanic.
Backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? We have different cultural backgrounds, different skin colors, you know, different languages and ideologies, but we're all part of one human race. You know what I'm saying? So racism is in and of itself.
We're all part of the human race, even though we have been racially attacked by other ethnic groups who don't mind to put themselves in our shoes. I can't wait to Judge Joe Brown cook this damn food.
Irrational, illogical, is unsensible. It just doesn't make any sense. No intelligent person would embrace the ideologies of racism. So we're not a nationalist group, we're an international group. And then another thing,
First the Black Panthers was a black nationalist group, you freaking idiot. The Black Panther group was a black nationalist group, dummy. He's changing the motive. That's why I'm glad people is coming out speaking on behalf of this guy. Everyone that's looking, anyone that knows any little bit of history about Fred Hampton and any one of those guys that was really representing the FBA culture and standing on black business and gatekeeping our culture understands that this was not a other ethnic group choice. They wasn't involved. It wasn't for them. So this guy, Paul Birdsong, is openly lying to the family. He's telling a bold-faced lie. Only something that an agent would do, in my opinion. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Hit that like button, share the live stream, share this on all your social media outlets. I need this to go viral. We didn't even get into the other part of the conversation. This is a twofold conversation. We're also going to be getting into Taharka Bey and his hard-on with the FBA, and now he's targeting my brother, Black Alpha. So we want to have that conversation here in a second. But let's get on the Mexican Paul Birdsong, okay? Okay? We're going to get on Bad Buddy, okay?
Racism. So nationalist group or an international group. And then another thing, you know, I got people from my past, like this one elderly man. I'm not gonna say his name, but they like to troll me. And
nigga, ain't nobody you ain't gonna say no name because ain't nobody trolling your bitch ass. We was already on to your whole ass when you went to Philadelphia trying to start this shit. Then when you popped up in Minnesota talking about we're protecting the lives of white people, nigga, you not with the Black Panthers. How you a Black Panther protecting white lives? Get your bitch ass on.
I got people from my past, like this one elderly man. I'm not gonna say his name, but they like to troll me and, you know, try to call me fake gangster, fake this, fake that from my past. And you know, I don't care. You know, my goal is not to prove to anybody that I was ever a gang member or that I was ever a thug or what I was locked up for, wasn't locked up for. You know, my goal is to protect my people from ICE, to protect
your people from ICE. First of all, who is your people? Mexicans? Illegal immigrants? It has to be, because those are the only people that's being attacked by ICE. Black Americans is not being attacked by ICE, you stupid fuck. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. He's pissing me off. This stupid fuck, excuse my language, is lying. You here to protect ICE because you're with the Chief Tether Party. ICE is not attacking Black Americans, bro. No Black American has been caught up and deported by ICE. So what the fuck are you going against ICE for if you're helping your peoples out? Unless your peoples are the illegal immigrants. See, it makes sense when Black people is not your people, when the people that you're actually talking about, you're protecting, is illegal immigrants. He's an illegal immigrant protector.
You know, my goal is to protect my people from ICE to protect my people from police brutality, to protect my people from crooked politicians, imperialism, to protect my people from imperialism, fascism, to protect my people from racism, to protect my people from capitalism. That's what my goal is, to protect my people from tyranny. I don't care about none of that stuff you're talking about, bro. I'm out here feeding people. I feed hundreds of people a week, if not thousands. You know, the Black Panther.
Shout out to Taharka Bey. I commented on this video earlier. I asked him, invited him to the channel. So he's more than welcome to come on this panel when we get ready to talk about him and the Black Alpha situation. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Chief Goldeneye, I see you in the building, man. Lay down and lick your nuts, little pup. Lay down and lick your nuts, little pup. You ain't big enough to shoot at the program. So lay down and lick your nuts. You ain't even allowed to talk in the real nigga chat. This is a chat for real niggas only, brother. Little weenies and dweebs like yourself ain't allowed to even comment in my goddamn chat, okay? Okay, Chief Eagle Eye 4842. And tell your mother I'll be over there later on, okay?
The party feeds people in multiple states across the country. I don't care about what you're talking about. While you at home or wherever you are typing on your phone about what I'm doing, I'm outside with these guns and with these I got with me actually fighting for the
Man,
people.
You ain't got no damn warriors. The only thing you got out there is a bunch of illegal immigrants who mad about their cousins getting deported by ICE. You're not mad and protecting black people. You're protecting illegal immigrants from getting deported by ICE, nigga.
Or wherever you are typing on your phone about what I'm doing, I'm outside with these guns and with these warriors I got with me actually fighting for the people, actually doing something that matters, which is what you should be doing. So that's how I feel about that, you know? And with that being said, all power to the people, no power to the pigs.
The new OM cheese.
I know Judge Joe Brown about to cook this goddamn food. I know Judge Joe Brown about to give it to him. Come on, Judge. We need you to go ahead and cook up one time. Shout out to everybody who's in the building while we got a quick little break. Smack that like button, thumb up the video, and support the channel. It's very important for you guys to support the channel. Go ahead and support.
And with that being said, all power to the people, no power to the pigs.
What? Why are you laughing?
Because it's funny to me. See, I knew some of the people he's talking about personally, some very well. So it's interesting what he's saying. There's a 55-year, well, it's more than 55.
Well, more than 55 years I've been helped protected and fighting against white supremacy against the black community, which is why I became one of the highest rated judges on TV. You understand?
56 or 7 years between what he's talking about and when it went down, he wasn't there. But anyhow, it's interesting. He's also said something that amused me too, because he's not going to be very appealing to some of the woke folk. Remember, he's saying it ain't about race. That, you know, some folk really want everything to be about race. You know, the victimization crowd.
So
it's amusing to me. People will learn, but I mean, the point is when you go out trying to sell tickets, somebody might buy a wolf ticket. They might buy a whole book of them to the premiere performance and want an encore and a curtain call. You know, so
look at this picture in here, you know, and these supposed to be people in the party. And there is more white looking faces than there are black.
Man, this is a Chinese, a African, 2 white people, and a Mexican, a Jamaican, and a Cuban. Ain't no black Americans over there, man. Let's get the family to support the channel, man. Cash App information in the chat. Y'all hit the support button, man. Support this channel, man. Look at this image. It ain't one motherfucking Negro in the scene. You got an Asian, a Hispanic, an African lady, a Cuban, a Jamaican, 2 white people, and a Mexican in the background. Come on.
she's out of shape. Let me see what.
And on behalf of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense and every revolutionary nationwide that agrees with this cause, I want to first, I'm telling all my comrades, every Black Panther out there, we're going to stop calling the pigs pigs and we're going to refer to them by their actual name. We're going to call them slave catchers. So when you confront the slave.
Oh, my Lord, slave catchers. I hate that fucking term, yo. That is the most diabolical term you can apply to our people. Slave catchers. Oh, Lord. That is pathetic.
We're going to refer to them by their actual name. We're going to call them slave catchers. So when you confront the slave catchers, call them slave catchers. When you address the slave catchers, call them.
She says she's out of shape. It's crazy. Chill out, America. Is this chill out? Damn, she out of shape. It's crazy.
We have the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense and every revolutionary nationwide that agrees with this call. I want to first, I'm telling all my comrades, every Black Panther out there, we're going to stop calling the pigs pigs and we're going to refer to them by their actual name. We're going to call them slave catchers. So when you confront the slave catchers, call them slave catchers. When you address the slave catchers, call them slave catchers. From now on, the only way we refer to the pigs, Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, is we call them slave catchers. And I would like to tell all my brothers and sisters nationwide, start referring to them as what they are. And I know it's a lot of people out there that say, oh, well, this cop is a good cop and this cop is a good cop. Once they put on that badge, once they take that oath, they're taking the oath to the slave catcher patrol.
Look at them, Judge.
And I take it, they call it police officers now, but their name is slave catcher patrol. That's what they is. That's what they always have been.
Man, this nigga blacker than his leather coat. This ain't no Black American, man. Man, this nigga blacker than his motherfucking leather coat. Nigga, you blacker than a leather coat is crazy to me, fam. This ain't no goddamn American.
Every Black officer out there, shame on you. I'm gonna tell you why. You know how the Black police officer came into fruition? Back in the day, what a slave owner would do would go to one of the slaves and say, hey, if you'll help me catch my property.
Yeah, that's one of the Sudanese. That's one of the Sudanese goddamn Panthers. That nigga black as hell. Man, that nigga black as night. Man, I ain't never seen a nigga that black. That nigga with the black Panthers. The Midnight Panthers. You need to call that nigga Midnight. That nigga black as shit.
The Black police officer came into fruition. Back in the day, what a slave owner would do would go to one of the slaves and say, hey, if you'll help me catch my property.
Okay, that was the end of that. So somebody responded, right, to oh, this is them training here. This is them training. They ready for combat. I think they're starting time warp. Was it you was dressed in all black in the 60s on UCLA campus? Late 60s, early 70s?
No, that was...
Honey, we got the picture.
I was something else. It wasn't all in black. You'll see. But anyway, it was...
Man, hold on.
See.
This nigga is a nerd.
But anyway...
And what the fuck is she going to do? Like, seriously. You got to be freaking kidding me. No, I'm not trying to make fun of anyone. But you mean to tell me that this lady right here is part of the goddamn Black Panthers? Man, if you don't sit the hell down, lady... Darlene, sit the hell down. Darlene, watch out. When you see two niggas talking. You need to get the fuck out.
It was a different kind of thing.
Was it? Way different. You may not be coming home.
Received many emails from.
You may not be coming home that night or for Christmas back in the day, going up against those pigs back then. See, you know, they want to call.
See, and the distinction it wasn't all police were pigs. It was the ones that acted like it.
But the main purpose of Black Panthers is to protect your community.
Yeah. They used to do patrols in South Central LA, for example. Shermont Banks, who went to Cal State LA, he was the chairman. And he got a little bit turned off by what was happening.
But
some people started getting out of the penitentiary. Bunchy Carter, who had running known as Slauson's, got out from doing.
I knew he was going to bring up Bunchy Carter. You know why I knew that? Because listen, last time I talked to Judge Joe Brown, which I talked to Judge Joe Brown, I called him on the phone. We chopped it up about a few things. He was like, what's crazy is he talked about the Black Panther Party. And he brought up Bunchy Carter. Remember I brought that earlier up in my little synopsis when I was just joking around? Yeah, I brought Bunchy Carter out to UCLA before he was sniped and killed. He told me this whole story. I know he's about to go into this whole synopsis.
Shermont Banks, who went to Cal State LA, he was the chairman. And he got a little bit turned off by what was happening.
But
some people started getting out of the penitentiary.
Right.
Bunchy Carter, who had run the gang known as Slauson's, got out from doing his time. He was illiterate when he went in, but like Malcolm, he memorized Webster's and he taught himself to read, write, and he wrote pretty good poetry. Matter of fact, I personally recruited him to go to UCLA under a special program.
I told you, Judge Joe Brown recruited Bunchy Carter, and he invited him for this program at UCLA. This is what Judge Joe Brown told me personally on the phone. He said he invited Bunchy Carter. During that situation, he ended up getting killed. The two twins that ended up killing them end up getting away. They allegedly caught them a few days later. Judge Joe Brown told me that this was a paid agent hit because he went to a government meeting and dinner the following month. And when he went to the dinner, the two people he seen sitting at the table was the same two people that had killed Bunchy Carter at UCLA. And they were supposed to be locked up in jail, but they were sitting at the goddamn dinner. This is what Judge Joe Brown told me personally on the phone. Facts.
Himself to read, write, and he wrote pretty good poetry. Matter of fact, I personally recruited him to go to UCLA under a special program we had, which wasn't really affirmative action, along with Geronimo Pratt, a.k.a. G, John Huggins, and Elaine Brown. I recruited them all personally.
Well, here's
Nathaniel Clark, and that wasn't what they were about. Quite.
No, they weren't about protecting illegals. And so
no, they weren't.
It was never about protecting illegals. Shout out to Dana. Dana's right about that. It was never about protecting illegals. Even when the Black Panthers Party was patrolling through Compton and South Central LA, they was not protecting themselves. They were not protecting other immigrants. They was literally only strictly protecting the Black community, the FBA Aboriginal Indigenous community. You see what I'm saying? We got to realize that.
Well, here's the thing.
Hey, also, family, we got a few people in the building. Share this live stream. I need y'all to share this. Stop what you're doing right now. Share this on all your social media outlets. All your social media outlets. Go ahead and share this. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. If y'all rocking out with your brother Aboriginal Power, drop a fire emoji in the chat. Let's get back into the heat.
Neil Clark, and that wasn't what they were about. Quite.
No, they weren't about protecting illegals. And so
no, they weren't.
So as far as patrolling the community, this new Black Panther thing, whatever it, if I'll call them the fake Black Panthers, they're protecting illegals from ICE, and ICE they're doing their job. They're not acting like pigs. They're doing their job. So,
and the other thing is they're using all of that obsolete communist phraseology, which doesn't do well for public relations in any shape, form, or fashion.
So I want to play this clip here because this guy here, he is denouncing what that guy.
Right. This guy breaks it down right here. He's going straight at Paul Birdsong. This guy totally rips Paul Birdsong a new one. I don't know if we got family in here listening to us in the building, because I need y'all to drop some fire emojis if y'all in here rocking out with me. I need y'all to drop some fire emojis in the building if y'all in here rocking out with me. Where's the family at? Where's the family at? Drop some fire emojis. Let's get to it.
This clip here, because this guy here, he is denouncing that guy Paul Birdsong is doing. So he's calling himself the original Black Panther Party member, and he's clarifying the difference between what the guy Paul doing, the one that looked Puerto Rican, and him. His name is Mike Payne.
General Mike Payne, national leader of the original Black Panther Party here. We have received many emails from people asking, what is our official stance on the ICE situation? I need you all to listen and understand what I'm telling you. We, the original Black Panther Party, in good conscience, can risk life and limb of.
I need y'all to listen to what he got to say, family. He's about to cook. I need y'all to listen to what he's about to say. We about to get into this clip. Let's get everybody to hit that like button, thumb up the video, and support the channel. We'll be right back in just a second. Let's
He's on the track. On the track. On the track. On the track. On the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
All right, let's get right back into it, family.
From people asking, what is our official stance on the ICE situation? I need you all to listen and understand what I'm telling you. We, the original Black Panther Party, in good conscience, cannot risk life and limb of our people for groups of people who have not risked life and limb for us. Just because we have a common enemy, that does not equate to us having a common problem. If this was so, now listen to me. If we had a common problem and enemy, where were the immigrants or even the Black immigrants as a whole when Breonna Taylor, Tyree Nichols, Trayvon Martin, Roland Hill, Ahmaud Arbery, Eric Garner, Michael Brown, where were you at when our people are murdered in the streets, slaughtered in cold blood by an agency that now hunts you? But now that injustice has touched your door, we have something in common. The Black must come first. We are still working on in-house unification. We cannot afford to divide our ranks to help individuals who have not been reciprocatory.
Right.
Black citizens, we are not the target. Sure, like anything else, a few Black citizens get stopped, hassled, and ID'd. That's been happening to us for 400 plus years. The difference now is we aren't who they're looking for. We don't mean this in a harsh way to any community that migrated here and are targets of ICE. But legal or illegally, this has been our.
This ain't our fight.
We don't mean this in a harsh way to any community
fight.
that migrated here and are targets of ICE. But legal or illegally, this has been our experience since our shackle feet touched the Virginia soil. Welcome to America.
Sorry about the ads, family. Sorry about the ads. I want to see.
Okay,
what
so
Judge
we
Brown
are going
has
to
say
play
about
my.
this. I'm pretty sure he's going to agree with a lot of this talking points.
Illegally,
Young man just had.
this has been our experience since our shackle feet touched the Virginia soil. Welcome to America.
Actually, the first one was more closely akin to the original Panther Party mantra than the one you just heard from, but this is just part of the.
I didn't know the Black Panther Party was still up and running.
That's not the original. That's
I know it's not. Because that was completely dismantled via COINTELPRO, and there are still some Black Panther Party members from the 70s that are still in prison today. So,
well, some of them weren't about Black Panther Party business who were still in. So were. So
can you get off the computer, please?
I'm looking this up, what he's talking about. So
no.
I'm not on the computer, Dana. I'm sitting here looking at something that he said, and you're sitting here questioning me whether or not I'm looking at my computer screen because you see me facing the other way, but I can multitask and listen at you at the same time. You got to learn how to chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. Boo.
Oh, okay, you doing research while we show. I hear that.
Yeah. So you do it all the time. I'm just looking.
I don't think you're really doing research.
Yes, I am.
Pin a phone so I can see what's on your computer screen.
No, I don't want this to be seen.
Okay. So listen, good show.
I'll show you what I'm watching. I'm watching Cherokee and Pinky with those big old black American booties, and I don't want to put it on the screen.
Wonderful guest, guys. Please go and support Mary Oglesby, Henry, Ohio, District 1. If you do not live in District 1 and you cannot vote, donate to her campaign. So if you can't vote, donate, because that's the second.
I ain't gonna lie though, the Dana don't look too bad. I knocked Dana down. She's looking a little cuter nowadays. All right, Dana. Stand up, let me see what that ass looking like.
Most important is to donate money. Sometimes it's the first, so they can have the fun to get out there and campaign and talk to the people and everything like that. But donate and vote and support. So great guests. And of course, Just, this was a good conversation. And let me share this here, because I have to keep talking about this a whole lot, and I have to come up. I am going to have to come up with some marketing things. Marketing schemes for. Now, I don't want to say schemes, but ways of marketing the Patreon, because I created this Patreon so that you can have a platform to talk about things that, that's exclusive, original content, number one. You don't have to be censored, number two. And I'm sorry, people need to start financially supporting the information and knowledge that you spit out, that you give. So I only posted 3 videos so far because I just started it this weekend, guys. And there are 2 reaction videos. It was good content. And, the join Patreon welcome video. So
also, you had a right to a jury trial as a Roman citizen. You have a clue, see what we're talking about.
And there's going to be a whole bunch of other things. So, information is power. Knowledge is power. So go and subscribe.
Knowledge is power, though. Knowledge is power. I do want to say that. I do advise our people to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Lock in. But I kind of want to move on and transition to this next conversation. Taharka Bey versus Black Alpha. He has a hard on for FBA's Tariq Nasheed. And since he's kind of warranted and ran out his welcome with Tariq Nasheed, now he's targeting the young brother Black Alpha. So we're going to get into the conversation that he has to say about Black Alpha. But before we do that, we're going to take a quick break, give you guys enough chance to use the bathroom, hit the like button. If you guys want to support this fire ass live stream, go ahead and do so. The live stream, the Cash App information is in the live chat. All right, we'll be right back in just a second.
I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and came at diving. All of these VVs, now they blind. I know my persona, really enticing. Bet on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like it's lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dining. I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I know the feds, they wanna indict it. Gun on my leg, I come invited. Run on with drip, them boys are biting. She love with me, got her excited. She like the nigga on the stones on my ice. And I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and came back striking. All these VVs, now they blind. No more persona, really enticing. Bought on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like I'm lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. I got a touch for the money like Midas. I got a touch for that money like Midas. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. They be the finest. They be the finest. They be the finest. They be the finest.
Make sure y'all go shop with BAP Clothing. Go to the official website, bapclothing.store. Go and get y'all some of that fly FBA Aboriginal merch, man. It's definitely fire. It's gonna give you that sense of confidence. It's a conversation starter. Go shop with bapclothing.store. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Let's get into this Taharka Bey conversation. Now, if y'all don't know who Taharka Bey is, this is Taharka Bey. Okay. Shout out to my boy Taharka Bey, though. You feel me? But he bullshitting because he trying to play with my boy Black Alpha. You feel me?
Of the ideal has a mystery background. For instance, you have one that have climbed up the ranks of FBA influence as an influencer, whose name is Alpha Network. Now,
no, his name is Black Alpha Network, not Alpha Network. You don't even know who he's talking about. You trying to figure out who he is, but you don't even know what you're talking about. His name is Black Alpha Network. He's a young, I think he's 38 years old. He's from Gulfport, Mississippi. He's a known Black activist. I mean, it's pretty much a lot you can figure out about him.
As an influencer, whose name is Alpha Network. Now listen to this. I said his name is Black Alpha Network. Now, here is a sign. When one comes into a community and claim to be an activist, and the only thing you know about this person that he goes by a title, Black Alpha Network, be aware. Be very aware. When you are...
Why we got to be aware, Taharka Bey? Look me in my face and tell me why we should be prepared. What is your issue with Black Alpha? What has he done that gives you agent behavior? You cannot even articulate yourself or how you believe that he's an agent. You have no legitimate reason. You have no evidence. You have no proof. You're just making these claims because you have a hatred, an envy, and a vendetta towards FBA.
Being act for a group of... First of all, activism starts in your backyard or in your front yard. Charity starts at home. So when one becomes an activist, the first thing you should notice is that they are doing something right in their own community. So in looking at Black Alpha Network, I noticed that he shows all of the hallmarks of being a spokesperson for a domestic PSYOP program.
So now you're saying the FBA, which is a lineage, is a domestic terrorist PSYOPs program. Come on.
That he showed.
You got to do better than that, bro. You are either you getting old and dumb or you getting old and senile, fella. You're struggling with it, bro.
All the hallmarks of being a spokesperson for a domestic PSYOP program. One thing that they do, and it's consistent with what we just seen with this guy claiming to be the Black Panthers. They pop up at locations where no one is there. They turn on their camera and then they act as if they're representing the constituents. We've seen that when the guy comes to Baltimore, grabs a few people, pop up over East Baltimore, near Pigtown somewhere, and act like he's in the thick of it. It's 30-degree weather and it's snow coming out the sky. He takes some photo ops, post it on the internet and say, we're in Baltimore helping people in 30-degree weather in the middle of January. Well, the same thing happens with all PSYOP programs. They show up at locations and act as if they are addressing a problem.
Until we get a clear understanding, that's exactly what we're going to do. We ain't going nowhere. We've already debunked everything that came from the sheriff office and the Jacksonville Police Department. We know about harassment and intimidation tactics that have been going on with eyewitnesses. I've spoken to them personally, and I'm telling you, family, it runs a lot deeper than what the mass media is trying to tell you. There's a whole lot of intimidation trying to go on, and they're trying to get people to change the story from what's really going on in the streets from what they're trying to put on camera.
Now, there could have been a problem there.
Man, if you don't get that booger out your motherfucking nose, because it's really irking the shit out of me, dog. If you don't get that booger out your nose, we're going to have an issue, family. I'm not even going. If you don't get that motherfucking booger out your nose, we gonna have an issue. It's really irking me. I'm trying to listen to you, but that booger keep waving in your nose and it's throwing my ears off from listening. I'm trying to listen to you, but that booger in your motherfucking nose is throwing me off, fam. No bullshit. No bullshit. I'm not even trying to be funny, That booger throwing me off. Do something with it. ASAP.
Quite naturally, it probably was a problem there. But when they show up, there is no one there. And every once in a while, they will show up in an area where there's people.
They're turning on the fire truck, and they about to go full 1960 on us.
Shout out to my boy Black Alpha. He out there doing this thing. Look, that booger up there, boy. That motherfucker up in his nose, man. Shout out to my homie Dorado. He said Black Wall Street beneficiaries. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the Black Wall Street beneficiaries, man. We do appreciate the love and support. We do appreciate the love and support. Hey, but we could get at least 8 more people to support the channel. We do got the $5 challenge. Now, this ain't for all busters and tethers. This only for the real ones who on code. Support the $5 challenge. Cash App information is in the chat.
Wow, they will show up in an area where there's people.
They're turning on the fire truck, and they about to go full 1960 on us. They're threatening to spray us. No lie. They probably gonna pull out some goddamn dogs. They trying to go 1962. They trying to go full lynching. They're literally out here firing up the truck like they about to spray us like we in motherfucking Selma. Ain't gonna be none of that this time. Whole different time, whole different era. Trust me when I tell you, please believe. Brothers and sisters standing on lineage.
They will put on a camera and they will get their footage as fast as they can, and then they will get out of there. However, people like Black Alpha Network, somebody picked him up along the way and put him out in the forefront. But the people that listen to him on his platform, they know nothing about this guy. All they know about this guy is that he is putting out rhetoric, FBA talk.
This nigga is a straight up hater. He's starting to come off as a hater. Somebody said it's only so much you can do with the booger, man. It's in his nose and it's bothering me, y'all. I don't mean to throw y'all off. My bad. I know it's fucking with y'all too.
Families to the point where FBA, we could just throw.
No, now he used his voice and switched his voice up.
We know why you
Now
put
he
off
changed my boy Black Alpha voice up, man. Come on, Taharka Bey, bro. You starting to seem like a disgruntled hater, bro. I didn't catch you.
Nothing about this guy.
You starting to come off.
All they know about this guy is that he is putting out rhetoric, FBA talking points.
Families to the point where FBA, we could just throw our hands up, put our hands in our pocket, and watch things go on, and everything that goes on is always going lean to the side of FBA. I know they said, Martin Luther King said, history or life basically always leans towards justice. I say everything leans towards FBA. How that? Much love and respect, but that's how it is right now today. Today, everything goes in our direction.
That's all they know. They don't know anything about this guy. They don't know anything about the true work that he may have put into his real community, which street. They don't know anything about his past. They don't even know whether he is from the Caribbean or not. They don't have a clue.
Man, he is not from no damn Caribbean. Stop the cap, bro. Now you just saying anything.
Yet, as long as he spew the FBA talking points, people believe that this guy is for the cause that the FBA has put forward on the internet, which is really not a cause.
Bro, you just mad because he's standing on FBA business like me. He's expressing his lineage like me. And we going against all you haters like you, bro. You got to calm down, Taharka Bey. I want to know what's your real issue, bro. Like, what is your real issue, bro? Come talk to me, fam. You just rambling at this point. You're not even making no logical sense. Talking about be aware. Be aware of what? What is suspicious of Black Alpha?
Again, because no one is organized in the effort to achieve anything. And so these PSYOP representatives, they will even go and they'll be bold enough to go into City Hall. They'll be bold enough to go into these chamber meetings at municipal buildings.
Points, a very great point. All right. I want to make a few good points, a very great point, actually. It starts off with who we are, okay? We are the foundation of this country, all right? Those.
Shout out to him going to these city hall meetings and shit too, man.
And it starts off with who we are, okay? We are the foundation of this country, all right? Those are my ancestors. This is my.
And Taharka Bey, didn't Tariq Nasheed slap the shit out of you for getting in people's business and shit, fucking with people? Didn't you get the shit slapped out of you on camera? Have you not learned your lesson, old man? You gonna get hurt fucking with these people, man. You need to mind your business, old man.
To these chamber meetings at municipal buildings.
Points, very great point. All right. I want to make a few good points, a very great point, actually. And it starts off with who we are, okay? We are the foundation of this country, all right? Those are my ancestors. This is my ancestry. And we have been the foundation of this country since day one, not 2, 3, 4, 5. Since day one. And when you start talking about foundationals, you're not talking about people of color, you're not talking about minorities, you're not talking about all lives matter. It is specific. And we got to clear some things up because there seems to be a whole lot of fake misconfusion when it comes to our reparations. When it comes to our reparations, everybody acts like they don't really get it. Well, I'm going to clear it up very well, okay?
They'll be bold enough to go in front of news cameras. But when everything is said and done, no one knows who the person is.
He kind of give me a Somalian with Down syndrome. Like, you ever seen a nigga that got Down syndrome before? And I'm not trying to make fun of nobody with Down syndrome. Shout out to all my Down syndrome brothers that listen about. We even got people that got Down syndrome that listen about. Shout out to my family. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. But it do kind of look like he was downloading the genetics for Down syndrome and they quit downloading. So he only got some of the features. It's like they quit. It's like he almost loaded up all the Down syndrome effects, but he only got 50% of it. I'm not.
And this is how we become infiltrated because we do not ask people where you're from. Who are you? Who your mama? You know, when we was growing up back in the day and you seen somebody that looked familiar, the first thing you say is, who your mama? Oh, who your daddy? What's your daddy name? That's how we communicated. But in this era, 2026 going forward, no. No one cares anymore. As long as you can hit the emotional heartstrings.
First of all, bro, it ain't even about that. Where that booger from? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna ask about that no more. I'm tired of talking about your booger. But what I'm saying is, bro, we're on the internet. Yeah, it worked in your community when you see a little kid and you want to know, like, damn, you look familiar, who your mama is. Yeah, in a community, you don't know us online. If I tell you my mama name is Melissa Roberts and my daddy name is Cortez Underwood, would that help you out, figure out who the fuck I am? No, you don't know them people. So why the fuck do you need to know my parents' name and you don't even know them? You fool. And I hate that booger in your nose too, man.
And the emotional talking points. People accept you for being down for something that they believe is essential for us to overcome oppression. But at the end of the day, how does being FBA overcome oppression? What in our mind think that calling yourself?
Man, you must be on coke, man. That must be a little coke. That must be a little coke booger out there. Man, that booger hanging out, man. I can't. Somebody said his video won't be up long. It doesn't matter. He just need to get that booger out of his face. I wish somebody would have been a good, nice Moor and be like, hey, my Moor's grand chic, brother. You got a booger in your nose. Redo your video. Take this video down and redo it. Wipe the booger out. It's a big white booger, too. And you look long-faced and sleepy. How you got the face of a character, man. This is nasty work, man. This is nasty work, man. This is nasty work, family.
FBA, making the distinction that you are a foundation of America when you're not foundation of America, because at the foundation of America, if you were black, you were a slave, and that's just what it is. So if you're saying you're the foundation of America because you contribute to the work that built America,
And that motherfucking booger, man, I ain't gonna lie. I can't get through this video with that booger, man. I am fed up with this goddamn booger, man. Shit. I'm so childish. I can't even watch a video, man. I am childish at sometimes. That booger is fucking bothering me really bad, man. Somebody saying Bap zoomed in. Nah, I didn't zoom in, fam. I didn't zoom in on this nigga. Nah, don't do me like that. I didn't zoom in, fam. Taharka Bey is a funny guy, man. He's a funny looking guy, too. He ain't even got to say nothing. I'm going to laugh out loud. I ain't even going to lie. He laugh out loud funny.
I get that, but is that something to be proud of, that you contribute to the work that built America under duress? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Now, at the end of the day, call yourself what you want. Tomato, tomato. Do whatever you want. But one thing for sure and two things for sure.
Say, oh, he put that booger there for later. That's a little snack. The little booger snack. Oh, he's still a little kid at heart. He still eats the booger.
To just call yourself something and it's connected to a true agenda. It's not connected to fighting oppression. It's not connected to fighting against the oppressive system and just yelling about reparations. You know good and well that there has to be a PSYOP program. The representatives, no one knows them. No one. And now these little podcasters that pick up on the wave for the algorithms and call themselves FBA, they're only FBA online. There is no FBA culture. They are appropriating culture that has already been created by our people and calling it.
I done figured it out. This is like a little Sinetta action figure. You like a little Sinetta action figure, man. This guy's like a little fucking little action figure, man. I kind of want to get into this conversation. I got some live shit we're going to get into.
The FBA culture. They appropriate those who move in the interest of liberation and say, this person is the FBA. That person is the FBA. And the people that they call an FBA don't even know that they're being referred to as FBA. This is a classic PSYOP program. Now, at the end of the day, what's the solution? The solution is, yes, we have a problem here. We have a problem nationally, and we have a people problem internationally. One thing for sure and two things for certain, we should focus on the problem nationally, the Negro problem nationally. We should focus on that. However, we may have allies internationally that can assist us.
He was almost a midget. He was born almost a midget. I think he's like 4 centimeters taller than what requires the you to be a midget. He barely beat being a midget by 4 centimeters. And his extremities is very small, by the way. He got very small extremities. Yeah, he got very small instruments that he uses for an arm. He got very small instruments, family. But shout out to Taharka Bey. It ain't no hate, but you hating on the Black Americans, bro. We can't allow that shit to happen, gang. We can't keep on allowing your peoples to do this shit, bro. It's really some degenerate ass shit. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Hit that like button, share the live stream. Let's get these likes up for me. Can we get these likes up, please, family? Can we get these likes up? Shout out to everybody that is in the building. Can we get these likes up? I don't even know how that screen even got up. Can we get some likes, family? Can we get some likes in the building?
Assist us financially, can assist us with wisdom, can assist us with encouragement, heck, and even probably can assist us with refuge. Just like when the Black Panthers ran into a problem and they had to get out of the country. They found countries that was consistent with the same ideals and against the same oppression, against the same oppressor, just in a different land, and they were welcomed with open arms. Being FBA puts our people.
Man, this nigga got one of them little car bobblehead heads. You got a bobblehead head, man. One of them little sit in the front of your dash and just every little hump, that motherfucker start wobbling. Man, y'all hit that like button for the fam. Man, yeah, y'all hit that like button for the fam. Man, support the channel. Somebody said, nah, I don't respect jealous men. I can't respect no jealous hater neither, man. And I like Taharka Bey to a certain extent. He just has a hard on. He hate too much about the culture because he has an occult mentality, being a Moore Science Temple member, which is a cult.
Who believe that it's only online, but those that believe that on an island, they have no true allies. The only allies that they have is the ones that oppress them, because they have more confidence in the oppressor than they have in themselves. They have more confidence in the oppressor than they have in the international melanated community. They have more confidence. They have more confidence in the oppressor than they have, once again, in themselves. Who is this guy? Black Alpha Network. His mama ain't name him no Black Alpha Network.
Nigga, your mama didn't name you Taharka Bey, you fucking fool. Excuse my language. Your mom didn't name you Taharka Bey, dude.
Yet, he's able to go on the internet and convince you that he's fighting for reparations, for your liberation, and everything.
It's always these old haters hating on the young brothers, bro. You supposed to be uplifting the youth. You sitting here hating with all your might, bro. Like, it's really bogus as hell that you sitting here hating the way you hating, bro. Like, I didn't even portray you as a hater like that, bro. And you gonna sit here and hate on our people like that, bro? That's disrespectful, Taharka Bey. That's disrespectful, bro. You sitting here hating on what? Black Alpha for what, bro? You hating on Black Alpha for what, bro? You hating on Black Alpha for what, bro? Because the nigga said you got a booger in your nose.
Don't pay attention to is the weaponizing of language. The people who push these PSYOP programs to cause division, they weaponize language. They create things like you see with FBA. First of all, they divide and conquer. I'm FBA, you're not. You know what I'm saying? They divide and conquer. And then they work and make that wound more deeper.
Somebody said that booger colonizing his nose is crazy. It's gonna be so many memes about this nigga tomorrow, man. It's crazy.
So they do the incision.
Yeah, that motherfucking booger definitely colonizing some shit.
Saying, I'm FBA, you're not. As if FBA is something of, of noble quality. I don't know. We're all in the same boat. But nevertheless, so
why hate on the younger generation, which is the future? You're supposed to be installing them with games so they can make sure they equip the future with it. Instead, you just be coming off as a unadulterated hater, bro.
Once that incision is made, then they work with that incision. In other words, they begin to slice into it. And they begin.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Black Alpha going to slap that booger out your motherfucking nose, bro. I think he going to have to slap that booger out your nose.
Once that incision is made, then they work with that incision. In other words, they begin to slice into it. And they begin to weaponize language. And within that incision becomes the language. So FBA becomes the utopia of what people should be if they're in America, and then a tether becomes lower than a worm. Then when you have a conversation and no one wants to have an intellectual conversation, they weaponize words like plebiscite babbling, when plebiscite has nothing to do with what most conversations be geared towards. I mean, to have a plebiscite is a political thing, which is a conversation for another time.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that
But nevertheless, they weaponize this. As Trump would say, go back to your poop hole. They would echo and say some of the But nevertheless, they weaponize this. As Trump would say.
Are you saying that is he saying that Africa is not a shithole?
As Trump
Africa's a shithole.
Would say, go back to your poop hole.
Africa is a shithole, bro. Don't you agree with that? I know your booger agrees with that. I asked your booger, do they agree with Africa being a shithole? Mr. Booger, do you agree that Africa is a shithole? Yes.
They would echo and say some of the things that Trump would say. Go clean up your own country. They would do things like that. And so they will weaponize the communication process. That's the sign of a PSYOP program, because all of the true leaders, whether within our community or outside our community, most true leaders will try to find a way to work within the parameters of one another in order to be successful with their endeavors. One of the hallmarks that you can always catch if you're paying attention, you know what to look for. They exploit they exploit vulnerabilities. They exploit vulnerabilities. Like, for instance, they will create the narrative that no one helps us, that we all in this by ourselves, and that, you know, we should not in no way, shape, or form align ourselves with Africans, Caribbeans, or whomever, under any circumstances. But at the same time, so they exploit that vulnerability, right? And at the same time,
I'm about to exploit that booger, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm about to exploit your booger. I'm about to enslave your booger, bro. You got an enslaved booger in your nose, bro.
They would even attack Marcus Garvey, but at the same time, we know that Marcus Garvey had a great influence on how we organize today. Farrakhan.
Bro, how you a Moorish Pan-African? Fuck Marcus Garvey, dude. He's a fat Caribbean sellout.
Is not from the mud of America slave plantation. Descendants is not from the mud of the plantations in America. And many other people that came to fight for our liberation may not be from the mud of the plantation of America, but their fight has always and continues to be the same. But with FBA and a PSYOP program, they will exploit the fact that most people believe that we have did this by ourselves, we have gotten out of this by ourselves, and it will take us to get out of this, when that's really not the case. There is no group of people on the planet Earth that was subjected to oppression by another people and they were able to navigate by themselves. Nope, they had allies somewhere along the way. However, I do believe in what John Henry Clark say, that we have no friends. We don't have no friends.
No one has ever returned any favors to us. As a people, we have always been hospitable to strangers. mostly the wrong strangers. And what we have to understand now, in the period of superior brainwashing, is there is no European answer for African problems. Either Africans find a solution to African problems, or there is no solution. And if you don't find a solution soon, you go back into slavery. We have to stop all of this nonsense.
They will exploit vulnerabilities. You know what I'm saying? We look at little simple petty things, and those are vulnerabilities that we fight over, simple petty things. And those are simple vulnerabilities that PSYOP programs will exploit. The powers that be, the invisible hand, have come to accept that we are the most gullible people on the planet Earth. We don't question whoever they put in front of us. We don't question the history of those that say that they're fighting for us. We don't.
Thing number one is, a lot of people are saying that we should not stand up against ICE because we're standing for people that aren't us. And Black Panthers only stand for black people. That is a lie. Huey P. Newton said that we are internationalists and we stand with all oppressed people, no matter what color they are. That's the founder of the Black Panther Party that said that. So everybody who's running around talking about Black Panthers don't stand up for people other than black people don't know a thing about the Black Panther Party. That's thing number one. Thing number.
Hold on, y'all can't hear this. Y'all can't hear.
Are us and Black Panthers only stand for black people. That is a lie. Huey P. Newton said that we are internationalists and we stand with all oppressed people, no matter what color they are. That's the founder of the Black Panther Party that said that. So everybody who's running around talking about Black Panthers don't stand up for people other than black people don't know a thing about the Black Panther Party. That's thing number one. Thing number two, the Black Panther Party created something called the Rainbow Coalition, which is a coalition of Hispanics, Asians, whites, and blacks from all over the world working together to fight oppression. Again, the Black Panthers stood with the Mexicans, stood with the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans, stood with the Japanese, the Vietnamese. We actually, the Black Panthers did a whole campaign to end the Vietnam.
Man, if you don't shut your tether ass up, dude, this nigga's a damn agent, family. This nigga's a damn agent. Now listen. We about to get into this other conversation. I think my boy Tariq Nasheed live speaking on this Paul Birdsong situation right now live on Twitter. So let's tap into that right now so we can get a little visuals. I'm not gonna display. I'm gonna put my
bruises or nothing.
my
They don't
overlay up,
like that
but you will be able to hear the full conversation.
because we've delineated and we got the heat off of us because we're looking out for each other. We ain't out here putting the cape on for everybody, being everybody's lap dogs and mules. Notice
I mean,
how
I'll put the
whole
thumbnail up if y'all wanna
conversation
see it. You know,
is
be
them
not
trying
over
to
there.
get us in the goddamn streets, and we're saying
Not over
no.
there. We trying to get it in. I'm waiting on him to let me in.
Every time I turn around, it's somebody. Well, Black Americans,
So we gonna listen.
y'all next, and why y'all need to be out here? How come y'all ain't out here? We stood for you. When? When? You got the Democrats out here trying to get us to stomp for them. Now the Somalis who were on these Twitter streets, remember? It was the Somalians who were talking the most shit. Y'all remember when Twitter Space first started? The Somalis was up here calling us all types of Jareers and Popeye chicken eating crackheads, and they were going in on us. Now that the hammer is on that ass, hey, hey, my nigga, brother, I'm black too. No, we're chilling. Y'all handle your business. They're doing everything they can to get us out in the damn streets. They're trying every trick. They're trying every shaming tactic. And now this Black Panther shit is another damn tactic, ladies and gentlemen. This is a finesse, and y'all can smell it. Now this whole
It's
Black
definitely
Panther
another tactic. It's definitely a finesse. It's definitely a scam. Try to get our people warmed and locked up.
and fat boys coming out here talking about he Black Panther. Don't nobody know this dude. Nobody knows Julio P. Newton. Nobody knows this dude. And for the folks who do know him in California, they said he got ran up out of Compton. For acting
Julio
like a
P.
damn
Newton is
Pyru.
crazy.
This is what the streets are saying in LA. He was up there acting like a Pyru running around Compton. He was from Michigan, went out to Compton, running around Compton, claiming Pyru. They said he got run up out of there because there was something fishy going on about him. A few damn years ago, there was a big RICO charge on the Pyrus in Compton. Coincidence? Y'all look that up. Around 2021, 22, there's a big ass RICO case that hit about a dozen Pyrus in Compton. Yeah, man, people got questions, man. People got questions. And a lot of these different Black Panther chapters are saying, hey, man, we ain't rocking with dude. This young lady who said she was Huey P. Newton's niece or something like that, she was like, hey, we not rocking with dude. A lot of folks are saying there's something funny style with this cat. We're not rocking with them. So now this guy, this Rico guy, comes out talking about he's Huey P. Newton's son, that Huey P. Newton never acknowledged. Huey P. Newton never claimed this man. He's just coming out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm his son, so I got all the rights to everything, and I gotta co-sign everything. That sounds. That's why the dude, he just kept talking in circles. I'm telling you, family, when you're talking to somebody and they just keep talking in circles, or they keep trying to overtalk you when you're trying to ask them some legitimate questions, Sister Cush and all the people were trying to ask some legitimate questions, and he got to plebiscite babbling. When people start plebiscite babbling, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times that's them trying to hide something. He kept acting like he has the authority to sanction different chapters. No, this man doesn't. No, he doesn't. That's why I'm like, dude, you don't have the rights. No, see, what you understand is he went to court, right? And had my paperwork, and Gladys Jenkins, that's my stepmama, that's Hugh P. Newton God sister, and I had went to the court. I went to Judge Joe Brown, and then I went to Judge Judy, and then they told me I get to all that old plebiscite babbling bullshit. That's a red flag, man. That's a red flag. Let's be very clear. The Black Panthers was not a hereditary organization. You understand? You don't get leadership passed down through your goddamn bloodline. That was about collective political legitimacy. Yeah, Huey P. Newton didn't designate no biological successor. Huey P. Newton didn't even acknowledge this dude. Yeah? Let's be very clear. Huey P. Newton did not own the Black Panther Party, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get some shit straight? The Black Panthers were started in goddamn Rome, Alabama. The original Black Panthers were from Alabama. That's where the name came from. Let's get some goddamn history straight. The original Black Panthers was the Foundation of Black Americans from Alabama. The Oakland Cats kind of took that name because they knew what the brothers was doing down there, and they organized it up there in the Bay.
How many of you guys knew that? How many of you guys knew that the Black Panther Party was started in Alabama and that the guys in LA adopted that name? How many of you guys knew that in the chat? Drop a fire emoji if you guys knew that.
If Huey didn't hold unilateral ownership, neither could some damn love child, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real with this shit. So yeah, all that when you start bringing up some facts like this, motherfuckers want to get to talking. No, see what you understand. You, I am the son. I got the right to the books. I got the right to the movies. I got the rights to the barbecue sauce. I got the right to that's plebiscite babbling. That's plebiscite babbling, ladies and gentlemen. They don't own the trademark Black Panther Party. You don't own no. You don't hop up here talking about I'm the son, so I'm sanctioning these other political parties with the name Black Panther. You don't have that authority. And there's no governing body for that. Especially not with some illegitimate damn son that Huey P. Newton never acknowledged. We got to watch this play. Where's this shit coming from? This sounds real suspicious. This sounds real suspicious.
Yeah,
And you got to
Huey P's
understand
son.
something.
What's his name?
Real
Rico
revolutionary
Ain't
legitimacy.
that Huey P's fake son who's been pushing this fake CIA propaganda? His name is Rico. What's his name? Rico something. I forget his damn name.
You were the bastard child of some damn body. No, you got to show and prove. You understand? You don't have no legitimacy like that. You got to still show and prove. You got to get out here and put in work. Don't nobody know you. If nobody knows you, nobody owes you. And you coming out here co-signing somebody who's real funny style, that looks strange. That looks strange. You understand? And again, I'm not trying to crap on the dude, but all of this stuff looks weird and funny style right now. This is all a play to get us out there in the damn streets, and we're chilling. This is all a big play to get us out here so that we can start absorbing the abuse that all these other people are getting. See, they want to join with us when they want to share abuse. Now, when the benefits come, boy, they edge us the fuck out. When some checks and some money come, boy, we get elbowed the hell up out of here. Now, when the billy clubs and the dogs and the abuse and the tear gas is popping, hey, where the black people, FBS, where are you guys? We're all in this together. No, we ain't. We line dancing. We're over here line dancing, minding our damn business. We ain't stepping up here for nothing. Ain't nobody stepping up for us. We doing us. Y'all do you. Don't call us now. We're good. So this is a play, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take y'all asses in no damn streets. Don't get a part of these damn organizations. That's a red flag. The hell you gonna get out there stomping for?
Yeah, do not go get down with none of this shit. This is all a propaganda. Try to get our people out there in the streets, possibly get harmed and hurt. We already seen a young black man go out there on regards to try to help Black Panthers. He was out there armed with an AR-15. He was brutally shot and killed by ICE because he allegedly pointed his gun towards ICE agents. Guess who was advocating for that? Paul Birdsong, another fucking agent.
About where foundational Black Americans at? Where we at? We're chilling, minding our damn business. Roland, get your big fat tank ass out there. You can be a shield. You can be a big fat battle ram, nigga. Get your big ass out there and run down on the damn ICE agents. The hell you talking about? We ain't going out there in the damn streets. We're good. We're not going to be shamed. We're not going to be punked. We're not going to be guilted. They're not going to try the nostalgia thing. Because see, what they like to do, they love doing the 60s nostalgia. They know they can't do it with the civil rights icons no more. You understand? Because when they try to do it with Dr. King, we gently remind them, hey, Dr. King was all about delineation and reparations. So if you bring up Dr. King, we're going to bring up the reparations too. So they got to stay away from that. So they can't bring up John Lewis and Edmund Pettus Bridge and all that. No. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing the Edmund Pettus Bridge beatdowns. We're not doing none of that. So that's not going to work. They see that there's more of a radical energy going on right now. The energy is more revolutionary. So the play is, okay, well, let's play on the nostalgia of the Black Panthers. So let's get some quote, Black Panthers to do the Black Panther cosplaying, to hit them with the nostalgia. Hey, the Black Panthers from the 60s, y'all respect them. Well, we're the same thing. We're just like the Black Panthers from the 60s. Ain't that what old boy said? Ain't that what he said? We're just like them. And they stood up for
Yeah, he
immigrants.
said we're
And
just
they
like
stood
them, but we're a little more aggressive with bigger guns. He doesn't even talk like a leader. Who the fuck is this Hispanic guy? Like you said, Julio Newton ain't shit to us. He doesn't represent the culture.
because them damn Hispanics who went to jail allied with the damn Aryan Nation and other white supremacists. Let's tell all of it, which they are clicked in with them now. That's why even to this day, many of these Hispanics are clicked in with damn white supremacist groups. Nick Fuentes. Where do you think the name Fuentes comes from, ladies and gentlemen? The head of one of the heads of the Proud Boys. Come on now. George Zimmerman, Hispanic. Come on now, y'all not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I don't want to hear about these groups the Black Panther stood for, all these Asians and whites and all that. Look up that Aoki dude, the one who was getting the guns for the Black Panthers. What happened with him? What's his name? Richard Aoki, something like that? They said he was ended up being a goddamn Fed. Yeah, y'all not going to do that. Y'all going to tell the whole story about these so-called allies. Tell the whole story about them. Because we know the truth. We know the whole story. Watch these people and watch some of the talking points that they're using. There was some fool, my name popped up in this space earlier. They're like, well, how come Tariq? I ain't holding Tariq to the same standard as Birdsong. Why y'all ain't asking Tariq all these things? Nigga, Tariq don't want you to join no damn group. Shit. I don't want you to join no damn group. I ain't trying to get you hemmed up. That's why, nigga. I ain't trying to tell y'all no stupid shit. I ain't running around here talking about shooting cops in the chest like a damn idiot. Yeah, I don't want you to join no group. You don't have to follow me. I don't want nobody to follow me. Follow your damn lineage. Yeah, I ain't running no organization. Birdsong is. I write books and do movies. You ain't got to follow me. Just go watch my damn movie and take your ass on somewhere. Get the fuck out of my face. Go read my book while you're on the toilet. You don't have to come to holler at me. You ain't got to follow me. Go read one of my books. Yeah? What's that? The hater's name is Farmer. Yeah, the dude didn't have an accent, that Tether. Was it a Tether, that Farmer dude? I heard an accent. Ain't he a little musty Tether? Because I got him blocked. But yeah, I don't have no damn organization. This dude, Birdsong, he's actively recruiting people into a goddamn armed group, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's something different. He's running around here with guns trying to recruit people, telling them to show up to an address to come get recruited. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, we got questions. Yeah, you should question that. There should be a lot of questions for that. You understand? Come on now. And we know how armed organizations get infiltrated. So there should be questions. Filmmakers don't get infiltrated. There's nothing to infiltrate. You can watch my movie or not, motherfucker. I ain't got nothing for you to infiltrate. Don't follow me. There's nothing to infiltrate. I don't have nothing for you to infiltrate. But this dude's talking about show up to his location where they got guns and they talking about hidden ICE agents in the chest. You better have some questions. You show your stupid ass up and you're going to be on every watch list in this country. Let's be real. Let's be real. I ain't never asked nobody to risk their damn freedom of their lives. I ain't telling you to join no militia. I ain't telling you to carry weapons. I ain't telling you to engage in any confrontation. I ain't telling you to do shit. This dude is talking about come on out here and put your bodies and your future on the line. Come on out here and fight for white people and immigrants. Yeah, you got some goddamn questions. I ain't telling you to do no stupid shit like that. Fuck out of here. You better have some questions. Just jump out here and stomp for all these other groups armed for what? Yeah, these old out of nowhere dudes that don't nobody know. Don't nobody know this dude like that. And from what they do know, it's funny style and sketchy. Motherfuckers know me. I've been around for 30-some years in the public. Y'all know me. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I get down with. We don't know this dude, and we don't know the people co-signing him. And the people who do know him, we hearing janky shit. We hearing he done got ran out of here, ran out of there. Yeah. Again, I ain't trying to beat up on nobody, but hell, all across the board, people say this smells funny. It ain't just me. All across the board, people say this smells funny. Yeah. And recruiting armed dudes running around here publicly. Oh, that's what they love. They love that. They want that. Because that makes you easy to monitor. So that means they're going to be monitoring you and anybody associated with you, meaning your family, all your associates, everybody you clicked in with. You run out there with a gun publicly with this group, everybody in your family is going to be monitored. They're going to keep an eye on your ass. Yeah. They don't mind you doing that. They want you to go out there running around there with guns. They want that. So that can justify him and your ass up when things get hot. You know? And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Why y'all don't want nobody to vet that dude? Why is all that deflection? That's another thing. Why y'all so defensive? Don't nobody know this guy. Don't nobody know Jalapeno P. Newton. Don't nobody know him. So yeah, you should want people to ask questions about this dude. Why y'all so defensive? If your guy is so legit, if he's so straight up and down, why y'all so defensive? People ask questions like, hey man, where you from? Do you a Pyru? And what you Pyru now? What you now? What are you now, bro? Just a couple of years ago, you were Blood, and then you were with the Nation of Islam. Now you with the Black Panther. So what you doing now, bro? So you're not supposed to ask the dude that? Yeah. You're not supposed to ask the dude why he's saying inflammatory things publicly. How come ain't nothing happened to you, bro? You said something about offing cops and hitting them in the chest and all that. How come they ain't touched you, brother? Damn, man, you got it like that. They that scared of you, bro? You bossing up like that? You can say that and they ain't doing nothing to you? Huh? See, yeah, you should encourage transparency. You should expect skepticism. But all of this deflection and all of these weird tether accounts going along with the deflecting, helping them deflect. What about Tariq? Oh, what about all this? What about black on black crime? Was that somebody told me was the son, quote unquote, wasn't he talking about some black on black crime shit too? Was he saying that shit? Where black people's kill black people too. What? He was on that. So you should have legitimate questions, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me chop it up with the fam. Kush, let me get some Kush in there. Kush, hop on, beloved. Hey, Kush. Kush. Where you at, Kush? All right, let me get some more people in here. Because yeah, we're gonna want to chop it up with the family. Who is this? Truman?
Oh, my bad. My apologies. I'm here, Tariq.
Hey, Kush.
How are you today?
I'm good, beloved. How are you?
Thank you. I just want to tell you, thank you for co-hosting. I'm so sorry. I'm still in the space.
Yes.
Listen, the really big issue that really stands out for me right now is the fact that there's a really big disconnect amongst us and everybody else. Clearly, like, no, we're not gonna stand out there and deal with ICE. No, I'm not gonna get out there and fight ICE. I'm gonna go mind my business, go stay in the house and go be safe. Like, I have other things to do. Though they're out there for the immigrants, they're not out here for Black America. But it does sadden me to a degree where we see people that quote unquote may have say that they are part of whatever, and they're not actively out here doing stuff that I really wish they were doing. There's a whole university out here, a Black university, that got closed down, and I didn't hear any entities come out and say, we're going to stop this and go make this happen. It's like, so I'm kind of over everybody with their clout and their internet stuff. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. And no, there's nothing wrong with asking about who Paul Lawrence Birdsong is, because homie, your background's dirty, and I'm still gonna stand on the fact that your background's dirty. We posted the receipts, and it's just nasty work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, beloved. Yeah, man. There's questions, man. The streets out here, they're out in LA. Well, I'm not in LA now. I'm in Turkey. But yeah, some of the cats on the street, like, yeah, we had to run him up out of Compton. Yeah, there's some. The streets is bubbling. The streets are saying some funny style shit about dude. That's a very legitimate concern. Let me get Brother Grinds in here. Let's get Grinds TV in here. Brother Grinds, what's happening, Grinds?
What's up, brother Tariq? How you doing, sir?
Good, man. How are you?
All right. Right after you got out of Kush Space, because I tried to come up a couple times before that, but my sound was messing up. I asked the guy, does he know Chairman Fred Jr.? And he said, yeah, he's been on his show a couple of times. And then I asked, okay, can you provide links to the clips or whatever you been on his show? And he said, yeah, I can do that. Now this is where it gets interesting. He said, I personally feel that Junior is not doing the same level of work that Senior's doing. I didn't even ask him that, and he got very hostile at that point. So that's very suspect to me. I was trying to, while you were in the other space, I was trying to see about getting a couple people that I know from here who have his number, and one of them was on the phone with him personally, because I think he's away right now. But then they said that he is not confirming this dude whatsoever. And a lot of other activists are on Facebook confirming and standing with Chairman Fred because he would know.
Right.
So yeah, I don't have a relationship with Chairman Fred Jr. I met him about 10 years ago, but I was trying to get the people who have his number and know him way better than I do. Yeah, nobody from Chicago is really confirming this dude. Anybody that's solid or doing activism work. I just wanted to add that so that the family knows. Take care.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. Look, dude, hey, people got legitimate concerns. And then this dude just popping out. I'm Huey P. Newton child. Don't nobody know me, but Huey didn't even acknowledge me, but I'm here. Now I have to co-sign everything. No, that family, no. All right. That's not how that works, family. That's why when I'm trying to talk to the dude, he just kept trying to talk over me. That was deliberate. Yeah, it don't work like that. Yeah, bastard children don't get to come in and just run shit. It don't work like that. You don't control the name Black Panther. You don't control the organization Black Panther. You don't sanction Black Panther parties. You don't. You're not an authority on none of that stuff at all. No, what you had to understand, see, they start doing all that plebiscite. See, when I got some documents, my daddy book, I got my dad, he doing that blind Melly Jelly shit from, remember Sanford and Son? That that blind Melly Jelly, I want my daddy records. These niggas running around here talking about they daddy this, just like Isaac Hayes the third bitch ass, big fat pickle nose nigga, that fat fuck boy, he was out there, when he tried to sue Trump, remember that bullshit, and they threw that shit up out of court. His big fat dumbass out there acting like he Isaac Hayes, doing a press conference if they're dressed like Shaft and shit with a leather coat and glasses. Hey, first of all, I have to say that they stole my daddy's records, and I'm very displeased. And Donald Trump is them people is gonna have to pay. Shut your big bird head ass down, nigga. Isaac Hayes the third is such a big fat fuck boy. But these people, man, all of these nefarious characters popping up, trying to get us to do some janky shit collectively. Keep rejecting it, ladies and gentlemen. You're on the right page. Keep rejecting it because it's horse shit. We're rejecting all of it. Why is Myron's people here? What do y'all want? Max, what is it, man? What is it, Max? Max, what is it, man?
Here to you.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on in the
What's up? Well, I just want everyone in here to know the only way Black excellence is possible is in the white nation. Because if any of you guys were born outside the United States of America, you'd be fucking dirt ass poor. You should be fucking thanking the white people for having pity on your sorry asses and letting you become fucking American citizens. Abraham Lincoln should have deported all your asses. America would be a much richer country. But we
then why are your birth rates about to decline, sir? Why is Mother Nature wiping out your white supremacist birth rate, sir?
Well, I mean, we have a whole bunch of whores now, so that covers that.
Right. So yeah, Mother Nature's getting rid of you white
bunch of whores. It's actually
white supremacist whores. Right. So Mother Nature.
It's actually a beautiful thing that the white population
Nature don't even want you white supremacists here. They're flicking your ass off the planet like fleas. What are you going to do when hunky?
When America collapses, your broke ass.
Your birth rates are going to.
You will fucking be broke without white people.
Collapse. What are you?
All of you will be broke without a white
when you go to
babysitting for your black asses.
What are you going to do when you go to hunky hell? You're going to be in hunky hell soon. They don't have mayo down there, sir.
I don't do mayo, brother. I don't do any of that bullshit.
Mayo
all I'm gonna tell you,
vibe and heat, sir. So
without the white man, you're all broke.
An internal agony with no
you is broke without the white.
No.
You need the white man to fucking sustain.
When you white supremacist males,
yeah.
No, we're gonna
fuck immigrants come in this country and outperform your dumbass.
We're gonna save some of the white
Packies come into this country and outperform.
We're gonna save some of the white women. We're gonna put them in little sanctuaries so that the coons can fuck on them.
You got nothing but
fucking. Green got the craziest crash out too. Hey, man, I'm gonna drop the link for anybody who want to hit the panel. I might open it up.
So the Sambo class can have their way with them. Okay, so that's going to be a good thing. So
you will be broke in any other.
You have to keep the Sambo.
You would be broke on any other nation on earth. You don't have the intelligence.
No. You're not going to talk over.
You don't have anything without white people giving you their tax dollars because you're nothing but a low IQ.
No. You a low birth rate hillbilly. All right, you're going to be flicked off the planet real soon, sir. Your birth rates are struggling. Like I said, we're going to keep a couple of women in like a sanctuary. A couple of the white women, we'll keep a couple of them in a sanctuary so the Sambo class can, they can be satisfied, because if all the white people gone, the Sambo classes, they're going to have a fit. We got too many, the Jesse Lee Petersons and Candace Owens. They're going to go on a killing spree. They're just going to try to kill all the blacks. So we got to keep them safe. We got to keep them at bay. So we're going to keep a couple of zaddies. We'll keep Justin Timberlake. We'll keep a couple of y'all. We're going to have you in a little sanctuary reserve area. We'll clean it. It'll be a mayo, tuna salad, avocado wraps, all that shit. So all of you are not going to go. We'll keep some of you. So some of the white women will keep Scarlett Johansson. We'll keep Britney Spears' crazy ass. We just got to keep her away from the knives. But yeah, we'll keep some of you. Let me get some of the people in here. Let me get some of the people. Truman, you're doing a lot of gesticulating in the chat room. What's up, Truman?
Hi, Tariq. How are you?
Oh, Truman, you're a woman. Okay, what's up, Truman? How are you?
Well, I'm white too, so
okay. Should we
don't hold that against me, sir.
If you're nice, we'll save you when
so
the birth rate.
Don't worry, I'm not about to be anybody's snow.
We appreciate the love and support, big bro. Thank you for the support. We do appreciate that. Shout out to the big homie, Don't Do It. Shout out to the big homie, Don't Do It. We do appreciate the love and support. We do appreciate the love and support. Shout out to the big homie, Don't Do It. Hold on, let me get back in his group. Let me get back into this conversation where we was at.
Nice. I thought you were going to be nice.
Calm down. Put the meth pipe back in your mouth and calm down. We're talking about like different organizations. We're talking about some black shit. It ain't really got nothing to do with you. So just worry about some Celine Dion.
Well, it does, because actually what I've done is I've read.
Ma'am, worry about.
And I think what's really important,
Worry about white supremacist shit, ma'am.
Is that if you're getting.
Ma'am. What, ma'am?
Are y'all getting a.
You shouldn't worry about black stuff.
You can look at my retweet, sir.
Don't worry about black business.
Drop a fire emoji. I can see everything clear. Go ahead and support the channel, y'all. Go ahead and support the channel. Hit that like button, support the channel.
Investigation.
Ma'am.
I think that
ma'am, you need to worry about white.
That's what I think.
Okay. Ma'am, you're just babbling. I don't know what you're babbling about, dear. What are you babbling about? Who's under investigation? What?
I think that you are, and I think that's why you're having this space, sir.
I've been under an investigation. They've been visiting me for.
I think that you're under a larger investigation, and that's why you're trying to distance yourself at this point.
From who?
From a lot of the folks, as you said. And look.
Distance myself from who? I'm not.
You're distancing. Why do you?
I'm not, ma'am.
Why can you not have a back and forth conversation?
Okay, you're mayo babbling.
Because you know that you will lose. That's why you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Forth conversation, because you're.
Okay, you're just mayo babbling. You're just saying shit. Okay. Yeah, you're an ugly white woman who can't get no attention, so you have to come in these spaces. You have no ass and no shape. I mean, you're built like a Filipino teenager. All right, and you're just saying anything for attention, ma'am. You're just saying anything. God, you're not witty. You're not charismatic. You're just saying shit. Good Lord. Okay. Let's get RJ. RJ, the Democrat shill, in the building. RJ? What's up, RJ? How are you?
How are you?
I am great. I'm in Turkey. I'm over here in Europe with you. I'm not too far from you.
That's interesting. I think you're a couple 10,000 miles away from me. But I'll say this. I think on the Black Panther topic, I think you guys are low-key hating. Because you guys especially you and your ilk, you're not really doing a lot. Like you said, you want people to read your book and watch your movies and do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But Paul Birdsong is out there, feeding, clothing, and protecting. He's actually doing Black Panther shit. Doing Black Panther shit. You ain't doing nothing.
William O'Neill was the head of the feeding program in Chicago right before he set up Fred Hampton. All right. Yeah, you got to do a little more than that.
So the Black Panther still fed people, and as he's doing now. So what are we talking about?
And they were loaded with federal agents too. So now what? So is he one too?
It doesn't matter. They were still feeding people, and they were still helping people.
It does matter if you're a damn federal agent feeding people. Yeah, it don't matter.
But we don't know what he is. You guys keep saying, "Oh,
but if it smells like a duck and quack like a duck, it might be a duck."
It doesn't smell like nothing to me. You guys keep saying
tether. You a tether. You a Democrat shield tether. Yeah,
but I'm seeing what he does. He's feeding, clothing, and protecting. You're doing nothing.
Yeah, you want us to go out there and crash out for your fellow tethers, and we're saying hell no.
Okay, what is he doing? What is he doing that's different from the Black Panthers? He has guns. The Black Panther
a job to crash out for you damn tethers and put our lives on the line.
What is he doing that's different? He had guns. The Black Panthers had guns. Like, what's so different?
Hey, RJ, you and the Democrats, we ain't going out there, dude.
See? Because you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. He's doing something.
Ain't going out there, nigga. You ain't even in the U.S., all right? We ain't going out there for your fellow tethers, sir. You get your ass out there. How come you ain't out there, RJ?
Oh, well, now you want, immigrants. to be out there. Now you want immigrants to be out there.
Come on. You ain't out there. I'm not an immigrant. You're an immigrant. You're an immigrant.
Yeah, but what? Now you want immigrants to be out there.
No. You are an immigrant. I'm not. So how come your ass ain't out there?
You're just hating because he's actually doing something. You want people to be.
Who ain't out there, nigga?
You're hating, bro. You're hating because you know he's doing something. Why aren't you out there?
I ain't out there. I ain't no goddamn immigrant. That's why I ain't out there.
Did this nigga just say you hating boo boo? No, he's a zesty pepper. He said you hating boo boo.
You fuck with some FBAs. I ain't running out there for you musty who don't are ungrateful. We did that with the Black Lives Matter situation. We did enough of that with Botham John and all them people. That's why we stopped. We up here stomping for Botham John and they up here hugging bitches in court. Yeah, we said that was the last straw for me. Yeah, that was the last straw for me. We out here getting hit up by the damn FBI. My homies getting killed. My good brother Darren Seal, they gonna unalive my brother. And y'all niggas up in court hugging damn white supremacist killers. These musty ass tethers. I was done with these niggas then. That Botham John shit was the last straw for me. And then on top of that, not only were they in court hugging that white woman who unalived Botham John, and Botham John's family was Caribbean, by the way. And we were stomping hard to get charges on that woman. We were stomping real hard. They up in court hugging on her. And then when they got all that money, Botham John's family sat up here and opened up a scholarship fund for Caribbeans. When they did that, I said, fuck all these niggas. It was up right there for me. Right there for me, it was up. When they did that, I said, okay, that's what we on now? Okay. All right, it's up then. It's all the way up. Let me get my brother Maroc in here. Brother Maroc in the building. What's up, family? Brother Maroc, hop on, sir.
Yo, what up, Tariq? What's going on? I just wanted to speak on the fact that because I'm from Philly, and so we never really heard of this guy before. I'm reading, not even just for myself. I'm reading the Philly blogs. Nobody really heard this guy before like that, and so we're even in the comments and we're contemplating and we're having conversations about, well, where was he at when it comes to real Black Panther type stuff? Because we got a big homelessness problem. We got drug problem out here. We got problems with the YNs or the kids out here. They could be doing so much better. He's not implementing any type of concern for any type of community type stuff unless it seems to be only in concern for the immigrants. So we realize that and we see that. So I just want to make sure we point that out, that it's all about a performance.
Yeah, real talk, man. Thank you so much, brother. And also this dude who's running around talking about he's Fred Hampton's, not Fred Hampton, but Huey P. Newton's son. Where is his mama from? Because this dude, Rico, he got this Hispanic name, Rico Cortez. Where's his mama from? Yeah, where's his family from? Yeah, we got questions about that. Where is his family from? Why they want us to stomp for immigrants so bad? Dr. Rimming. Dr. Rimming, hop on, Dr. Rimming.
Yes, sir, Tariq. What's up, bro?
I'm good, Dr. Rimming. How are you?
I could be better if I had your hand.
My man. Well, yeah, what city you in, Doc?
I'm in Ethiopia right now.
Oh, okay. How's everything?
Everything's straight. Hey, what'd you think about I Show Speed?
He's good. I like that brother, man. I'm gonna be in Africa this week too, by the way. I'm gonna be in Africa. Oh yeah. I'm having a little stop over there before I head back to the States. But yeah, I like what he's doing. He's a
Tariq, I want to hear like the brothers in here, sisters in here, with I Show Speed has been showing Africa and like the love he's getting as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you label us and shit like that, but you think what you said and what he's showing is the same?
Like what do you mean what I said?
Like you label all immigrants with tethers and you call them Africans and all kind of shit.
You know what? And that right there is the problem. Y'all lying tethers. I hate when y'all make us delineate with all that damn lying.
I'm saying I Show Speed prove you wrong.
I hate lying tethers.
All the things you've been saying, Tariq. Everything you said is wrong.
Never called all immigrants.
He's dismantling you. He's dismantling you.
Dismantling what?
Everything that you have been saying and preaching, like proving you wrong.
Like what? What's been proven wrong?
Like all the conception that you have about Africans or
What?
immigrants.
Like what? Like what? You can't even get your lie out.
Bro, you heard me right.
Point that there's a lot of lying tethers that come from your homeland. Not all of them, but you're one of them. And you're proving it right now. That he didn't dismantle that. You're proving that you're a lying tether.
I'm saying all the division that you're making, assuming, and all that shit, and he just proved you wrong. Like all the love he's getting from all over Africa except North.
You're beating
Arabs are.
You're beating each other in the head over there in your homeland now, sir. There's already division, divisiveness. Y'all got wars going on. Y'all kicking each other in the titties over there. Y'all are warring like crazy. You're not together over there. Yeah, you like Speed because he's a internet celebrity. But yeah, and when he leaves, y'all go back to bopping each other in the head with hyena bones. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about you creating divisions among. Me? Listen, Tariq, you gotta listen, bruh.
No.
Talking all the time.
No. I don't make y'all tribal war over there.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the things that came out of your mouth, like things you say.
Not gonna talk over me. I don't have y'all niggas knocking each other upside the head with shea butter shells. Y'all beating each other's asses over there. There's war all over. There's tribal beasts. Y'all don't have anything together over there. Just because y'all like I Show Speed, that doesn't take away from your tribal division over there, sir. And I didn't cause it. Stop trying to blame me. I didn't cause no tribal division. And stop trying to hang your hat on our foundational Black American brother Speed. Speed went over there doing his thing. He goes around the world and he does his thing. We've always found the good in parts of Africa more than your asses. We were the ones always propping up Africa. So miss me with that. I Show Speed did it. Dr. John Henry Clark would do it. Anthony Browder. We've always had our people looking at the good of Africa and propping it up. Renoko Rashidi, so many other people. So stop with that. I Show Speed. It started with him. We've been the only ones propping you up over there. We were the ones helping you get your goddamn independence. You're in Ethiopia. We were the ones in the press over here in the 1930s stomping for Ethiopia to get Italy off your ass. We were over there. We were in the United States sending medical supplies over there to goddamn Ethiopia when Italy was trying to bring it to you. And we sent our pilots over there to help you, sir. Miss me with that shit. Do you understand? Are you in here? He got his musty ass out of here. Y'all trying to hang your hat on I Show Speed. I Show Speed is just being himself. He's just a funny kid, goofy kid, and people like him. So yeah, he goes to these countries, they prop him up, give him props and praise. Yeah, but when he leaves, yeah, some of the tribalism kicks right back in. So stop it. Y'all still got to get it together on your own. You got to get it together. Speed is not going to go over there. He's not political. He goes over there, does goofy stunts and has a good time and has fun. And brings attention to those places. And they like that because that brings in money. That brings in some tourism. So yeah, they like that. We notice how we foundational Black Americans have to make shit hot. Yeah, we show up and make your shit hot for you. And you want to talk about Speed, let's tell all of it, because when he went up there into some of them North African countries, they start calling him names and throwing bananas at him. Do you really want to open all of the shit up and tell all of it? You want to tell some of the negative shit that's been happening to him? Do you really want to go there? Just leave it alone, bro. Let me get my brother Black Alpha in here. Black Alpha in the building. Black Alpha in the building. Man, salute to you, brother. How are you?
I'm doing good, fam. Man, first off, boy, the strange, lame weirdos is coming out, man. God damn. Damn. Or two things, man. First off, yeah, they are out here talking about I Show Speed so much, all of these tethers, but you notice that they're not talking about all the white people who are on TikTok right now talking about Africa. I didn't know y'all had running water. I didn't know y'all had electricity. Quit worrying about ISO speed, and they need to start really worrying about how the dominant societies out here dragging Africa every damn day when they're not colonizing. So shout out to the brother out there. One thing I want to say though, fam, a lot of people don't know. I've been watching this fake bastardized son of Huey Newton for a long time, and this guy in about 2020, he tried to do what I call revolutionary clout chasing. And he was going on his own to try to get Big Meech out of jail and was filing motions where Big Meech's attorneys came out and said, we don't know this guy. We don't know who the hell this dude is, and quit this motion now because he's compromising our case. And his family and all of his attorneys came out and they said, we don't know this Rico guy. And then the funny brother, the guy's name is Rico. I be damned. So it sounds like him, Jalapeno, Flea Newton, they're all trying to get Black Americans a Rico. Sisters, brothers, stand still, stand where you are, stand down. And let me say one more thing, fam. I knew this guy, this Jalapeno guy and this Rico guy, I knew they was dirt, fam, because you know, like I know, like the world knows that the majority of the Black Panther Party were Black American women, and I don't see no sisters around them. Shout out to you, fam.
My man, respect. Yeah. Yeah, that's real interesting. Yeah, where the sisters around them? Because I saw Jose P. Newton. He has some Hispanic women and white women around. What the hell is this? The hell? So that whole joint looks real funny style. That whole thing looks real funny style. All right. Shout out to everybody in here. What's up, Yoshi? I see you down there, Yoshi, Nikki, Yoshi, First Them, Great Black, lovely Rashonda. Shout out to the family. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I've been on the TikTok streets doing what it do, but I'm here. Let me get some more folks in here. Loki in the building. Loki.
Tariq, how you?
I'm good, brother. Loki, how are you, sir?
I'm chilling, super regular.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Man, this is just another COINTELPRO. You hit the nail on the head. And we got to let these Mayos, these pales just do the thing. And they're going to crash out, continue to crash out the white liberal women. And we're going to rule over the ashes at the end of the day. So all we got to do is sit back with our popcorn, watch what's going to happen, stay our ass out of it, and do what we're going to do. And that's it.
No doubt, man. Thank you so much, brother. Let's get Lock and Load.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey,
it's
Lock.
good. Hey, brother. Hey, travel safely, man. And bro, we love you. It's good hearing from you. Hey, something very interesting is going on, man. Me and my bros about a year ago, some Negro came out of nowhere. We were working out, about 8 of us, working out at the gym. This Negro came out of nowhere talking about, hey, yeah, what's up? Hey, can y'all spot me, man? We was like, this nigga real weird. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, man, I was with the Vice Lords and this and that group. Like, bro, this nigga is like an op. So when the dude went to talk to somebody else, we said, come on, let's go. We done our workout anyway. We went to go work in the sauna. This nigga stopped what he was doing, went in the sauna. I said, if this guy come to us and try to chop it up with us again, something's wrong with this weirdo. But I noticed there's a lot of these groups, there's a lot of these guys and these ops, these agents, they're going to any type of Black American organization. If you Black Hebrew, niggas going to try to be a Black Hebrew. They jump to different street gangs. And bro, we know what time it is. We know that the government is trying to build case against all Black anything, right? And so my people, we got to be careful. We got to vet these people and we got to call them out. And what we're doing right now of exchanging information with one another is vital. This is very important. And so we got to tag these people and mark them and let them know that we know that you're an agent. This is straight up agent shit. Never have a Black Panther talk about that they're going to do this and do that. We all know that. And so, man, this guy doing that, bro, they trying to get Ricos on us. They're trying everything they can to harm us. But that's the sentiment that's in the air, bro.
Yeah. And
we got to be careful.
No doubt, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, listen, man, delineation is kicking these folks in the ass right now. Family, the foundational Black American delineation renaissance is getting everybody in a chokehold. Ain't nobody slithering shit past us no more. This delineation has our third eye wide open. all the tactics of deception. We ain't letting it slip by. We're calling it out. Family, and I said this the other day on TikTok. Now the delineation renaissance is in full swing, and your FBA third eye is wide open. Can't y'all spot tethers a mile away at this point? Can't you just, the minute a tether walk in the room, you know? Can't y'all spot them? I know when y'all are out, y'all like, this motherfucker look like a tether. When you out, you can see them, can't you? You can tell. Can't y'all tell? You can see them. Your shit is wide open now. When you out, I promise you, you can see them even before they open their mouth. Oh, this dude. Okay, this ain't us. He ain't one of us. Oh, they look like they ain't us. That ain't us. That wig is crooked. She ain't us. Where's she from? So we know now. I mean, the third eye is wide open, and they don't like it. Yeah, there ain't nobody blending in, and we're calling it out. Yeah, you ain't coming around us talking about, yeah, I'm a Black Panther. I'm just light skinned and we need to get some guns to hit the streets for immigrants. Like, nigga, do you know there's a major delineation movement right now, and you need to sit your ass down? Yeah, none of that is working. We didn't have enough of that. These weirdos coming from God knows where, infiltrating our circles. Those days are over. We're questioning people. And we're calling out tether lies, just like that tether who called up talking about show speed debunked all of our narratives. We don't have no narratives. We don't have, I don't have a problem with African people at all. There's some beautiful African people. I do not have a problem with them. Yeah, but if you are a lying tether, you're going to get called out. Yeah, you're definitely going to get called out. And yeah, stop trying to, Tariq, you made people hate Africa. They always try to blame me. Let's get some shit straight. Tethers, y'all act like I did voodoo on some. Listen, delineation is not anti-immigrant. Delineation is pro-lineage. All right? You're just offended because your ass ain't of the lineage. Just say that. You're trying to flip our pro-lineage into being anti-you. No, nigga, you're anti-you. You hate your homeland. They love projecting this weird shit on us. You hate your homeland. You don't like where you came from. You hate your homeland, just like Bushmeat Barrister right here. Ain't that right, Bushmeat?
You're wrong, but I'm just wondering, Tariq, did YouTube demonetize you or ban you or something? Because it seems like you're just posting your video feeds on Rumble.
Yeah, two things. I'm out of the country. I ain't been in the country, so I'm not posting regular like I'm used to. So I can't really edit videos like I can. So I censor stuff. Rumble lets me post raw shit. And I like Rumble gives more money and it lets me post shit raw where I don't have to censor it because I don't have time because I'm all in different.
Yeah, but your audience is bigger on YouTube. So just wondering, you should still post things on YouTube though. That's all.
I get back home, I will. When I get back home and I have time. But yeah, I'm in different time zones. I just don't have the time. I'm in Turkey right now.
Oh, are you in Istanbul?
I'm in Istanbul. Yes, I am.
Okay, it's a nice city.
Very nice.
All right, that's all. Have a good one. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on when I get back to the States, I'll start getting back on my regular YouTube channel. But yeah, with my regular YouTube channel, I have to edit stuff. There's certain words I can't put up, and I don't have time to edit all that shit. I like Rumble, and I try different platforms. Rumble just lets me post shit up there, and I ain't got to edit nothing, and they still give me my coins, so that's cool. But yeah, some of the people, if y'all been looking for my videos on my newer videos on YouTube, go to my Rumble channel. Go to my Rumble channel. I've been posting stuff up on Rumble, and it's some real good stuff. Yeah, you get some of these platforms. You got to watch what you say. I was on TikTok early. I was doing a TikTok space, and I was talking about me here in Turkey. I came to Turkey to do the executive health check. Y'all heard about those. A lot of people come out here to Turkey to do these health checks. You can get the like a head to toe health checks for like a couple of grand, whereas in the United States that should be like $150,000. Out here they got phenomenal hospitals and medical centers, and they check your entire body, everything for any issues at all, any minor cells, cancer cells, they check everything. So I got one of those executive health checks and I'm good. Everything is good. They said my prostate is good, colon good. They said I had a couple of polyps in the colon and they wanted to go in there. I said, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want y'all doing all that. Y'all already went up in there with a camera. You should have got them bitches out then. I'm not trying to double back. I ain't Bushmeat barrister. I don't like this shit. But they did an eye exam. They did everything. I'm clean as a whistle. I'm surprisingly healthy. I thought I was sicker than what I am. Like, nigga, shit ain't shit wrong with your ass. You got a bunch of uric acid in your system, nigga, but that's it. I got fucked up ass gout. That's it. I thought it was some other shit wrong with me. No, nigga, you got gout.
Gout and high blood pressure is funny as fuck.
Shit. Oh, I'm thinking they about to give me some magic pills. I'm like, nigga, just go home and drink water and stop eating fried chicken so goddamn much. All right, shit. I'm like, shit, I ain't got nothing. All right. So I'm cool. I'm good. They said I got a little cyst in my kidney, but they said it's not no big deal. What they said I had? I gotta I gotta get this uric acid out of my damn system. That should be tearing me up. So I gotta do some natural shit. Y'all gotta let me know what to take to get uric acid out of your system, because that gout be kicking me in the ass. And yeah, they said I'm cool. But I was saying that to say I mentioned, and I don't even want to say it here, you know, the Rona. I mentioned the Rona in the full word. I just mentioned, I said, yeah, they asked me about the Rona and whoop-de-whoop. Nigga, TikTok flipped out on my ass, but TikTok was like, yeah, we're gonna demonetize your space. We gotta stop you from getting, they sent me all these weird notices on TikTok when I said the Rona word. And I'm not even saying, I just casually said it. And boy, my TikTok started tripping. They started sending me warnings and the whole shebang. I'm like, damn. So I had to start my TikTok space over, and I found out that you can't even say that word on TikTok. You can't even say, not even casually. I wasn't even saying anything negative about it. I just said the damn word. But we do know TikTok is owned by China, and they have an issue with that because, you know, they were being blamed for the Rona, you know. Another thing out here in Turkey, I don't know if they do this back home yet, but this was real weird. I was talking to my lady, and she was getting the kids ready for bed, and they were taking a bath, and one of my sons ran past the camera when he got out the shower, his little light-skinned butt showing. And then I got a warning on my iPhone. There's some sensitive material. There's sensitive material. Do you need to end the call? Do you need? I'm like, whoa. Like, what the hell is this? Have y'all seen that on your phone back home? Anybody seen that on their phone? Yeah, my son ran past the camera when he got out the shower, but I got all types of warnings out here. So I've never seen that back home in the States. So they got AI monitoring calls, monitoring the content of calls. That was interesting, but it was kind of creepy at the same time. That means your phone is being monitored. That's heavy, man. That's real heavy. It could be good because if there's some,
That's crazy if they really monitoring your phone. That's breach of privacy technically. But then again, that's not the United States, and they could have a whole different problem dealing with child, you know, pedonism, Tomo, you know. So I don't know. That's why.
Twitter, X, whatever the fuck, they hijacked my account. The bots, hijacked it, took it over, and I tried to get it back, and anyway, Twitter wouldn't let me. So here I am. I miss you. How are you?
Yes.
By the way,
I'm
to
good.
your
How are you,
health,
beloved?
to your question, on the getting rid of your acid, oil of oregano, black seed oil. Look it up.
Okay.
And put that into your daily regimen, and you'll be Gucci.
Okay, I'll try that.
Couple of 2-3 things. First off, I'm very happy to hear that you're blasting these fake Panthers, because that's exactly what they are. And for those in the room who know me, I think Nikki and some of the other ride or dies, will remember me. You guys know that me and Tariq don't agree on everything, but I will tell you, to your point, T, you have converted me, and I absolutely do walk around now and be like,
what happened?
Fucking Tether. Look at the hairline, fucking Tether.
Well, you went out. I didn't hear you. All you went out.
I said, see, you will know that you and I haven't agreed on everything.
Your
right?
phone is going out, Queen.
Oh fuck! Can you hear me now?
Okay, I'll get you back a little later, Queen. Yeah, your phone keeps going out, beloved. I don't know what's going on. Your phone keeps going out. Oh goodness. Let's get TS Giselle in the building. TS Giselle in the building. What's going on, Giselle?
Good evening.
Giselle?
Can you hear me?
Oh, Giselle?
Can you hear me? Hello?
All right, Giselle. Okay, what's going on with the phones?
Hello?
Okay, I think TS Giselle's balls must have hit the phone. All right, we'll get you back up. All right, we'll get you back up a little later. All right, we're gonna get some more folks in. Okay, now you try, don't request again. Okay, something's going on with your phone. I don't know what's going on with your phone. All right, Giselle. Okay, you want to try it again? I don't know what's happening with your phone.
I don't think it's my phone. I think it's yours. Can you hear me now?
Giselle?
Hello?
Oh, Lord.
I think it's Tariq and not me. Can y'all hear
can't
me?
touch the phone. There's too much KY jelly on your fingers. So damn. All right, just come back later. Get it together. We'll get you back later. Everybody giving the thumbs down. Zen, what's up, Zen? Yo, Zen? Okay, what the hell is going on with the phone calls? Anybody saying anything? Zen? Yo, Zen. Okay, can y'all hear me? What the hell is happening? Okay, my signal, everybody else. Okay, so I can't be heard. Okay, something's going on. I can't hear nothing. And I hope it wasn't because my phone rang. Hold on, let me try Bread. Bread, hold on. Okay, it might be me. Okay, Bread. Okay, my phone rang, and I think that messed me up because I can't hear nobody. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. I can't hear nobody, man.
So yeah, you see he ended that mug. Obviously something was going on with his damn phone. I did drop the link in the chat, man. If anybody want to come on real quick, I'll give y'all enough time to come on real fast. Hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. This is your brother Aboriginal Power. Anybody want to come on? Y'all can pop on. The panel is officially open. We'll be right back.
I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. But on the ladder, it can't match Davey. All of these VVs, now they blind. I know my persona, really enticing. But on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Head on that pussy, just like it's lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I know the feds, they wanna indict it. Gun on my leg, I come invite it. Run over drip, them boys are biting. She love with me, got her excited. She like that nigga, no stones on my ice. And I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I'm on the block with the snakes and the rest arresting the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Hyman. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on a ladder and came back striking. All these VVs, now they blind. No rubber song, really enticing. Bought on that push, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that push, just like I'm lightning. Best of that money, I'm not dying. I got a tough for the money like Midas. I got a tough for the money like Midas. I got a tough for that money like Midas. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. They be the finest.
Shout out to the homie Voodoo Child for supporting the channel. Shout out to Voodoo Child for supporting the channel. For those that like some of the merch that's been displayed in this particular segment, go to the official website to check out the full collection of merch. And if you guys want to check out some of the merch, the link to that website is in the chat. That is bapclothing.store. All right. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I did drop the link in the chat, man. But listen, man, Taharka Bey got to calm down with the hating. You feel me? Flat out. And like I said, Huey P. Newton's son, fake son, Rico Dukes, his ass is a damn agent. Everybody know that he's an agent. This guy Rico Dukes is a complete agent. You should hear how he even figured out that he's Rico's Duke's son. I mean, that he's Huey P. Newton's son.